so they recognize me.
Hello and welcome to HellBent Tabletop, our live role-playing stream. I, as always, am James Rocco. Our DM for tonight, Connor Seraph, aka Dr. Dicelove.
GM, bro.
GM, my
or
apologies.
GP, Grand Poobah.
Mark joins us once again. Lyle Style joins us once again. And yes, we have been on a little bit of a hiatus because of the holidays, but now that we're back, we can have, once again, another little episode of our main story campaign for our D10 modern role-playing system called HellBent.
How's it gonna do?
You can download the system for yourself at hellbenttabletop.com, and as always, if you like any of this and you want to follow up on the story, you can click our YouTube episodes below.
4 shots per, but I don't do that.
So,
also on that note, it's Prue butt.
Oh yeah, Prunella's butt.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently on camera. Don't beat her, please.
I wouldn't. I was gonna bite her butt to show dominance.
But that's not what cats do. They
Not a
butt
lot of
ears.
meat on a cat.
Oh.
It's alright. Prunella's just trying to steal the show right now.
Hey, Prue. Hey, Prue.
So yeah, before we start the campaign and we recap a little bit of where we left off, let's just talk a little bit about our two contests that we're having. Well, we're having a contest right now and we have a bit goal. Our big goal is for Cool Cats and Ass Hats. Again, we had an episode of Off the Grid where we played a very embarrassing game called Cool Cats and Ass Hats.
Is it on the YouTube?
It should be. If not, I still have to upload that.
I will be at the second.
Yes, he will be there.
Yes,
No,
Mark will be there. Can you please put down the airsoft gun?
Gang.
Oh God, Lyle's giving me a headache.
Yay!
Once we fill out
He's
that
not even playing Coke Beast yet.
No,
He's
not
already
yet.
given
Not
it.
yet. And Coke Beast doesn't even use guns, so put that down.
Yo, don't make me get Kofi's just to use guns for the sake of pistol whipping people for the sake that it looks cool.
No.
No.
I refuse to participate in any of that. So, anyway, we have our big goal. And once we hit that big goal, we will play Cool Cats and Ass Hats again. I assure you it was a lot of fun. For you guys, not for us.
Prue, get out of here.
Prunella's being mean.
Get out of here, Prue.
Prunella, come here.
No, she wants
Be a
to
good
hit
girl.
Prue.
Can you just pick her up and give her to me?
I don't pick Prue up.
Okay, Lyle's being scared. And then we have our subscriber goal.
Ow! Oh my God! Just
Lyle, pick up the cat.
No.
You can't be Coke Beast and then be scared of Prunella.
I'm scared of Prue. She bit my arm. Go
Oh
away.
my gosh.
Lily, save me.
This isn't even technical difficulties.
This
This
is
is
wild.
animalistic difficulties. Hang tight, Mark. I got it.
What is going on?
This is my cat, everyone.
Yes, I don't grab cats because I believe that they should have manifest destiny.
If anyone wants to take that recording and do a voiceover of Prunella absolutely humiliating Lyle.
Oh, trust me, somebody will clip it. Someone will clip it.
Yes.
So anyway, really quick, Prunella, stop. We have a subscriber
This
goal.
cat is
Prunella, stop.
What is going
Freaking trying to
on?
be as obnoxious as possible, Prunella. Cut it out. But yeah, so...
Yes, Prue is the Coke Beast sphere.
Is it a spray bottle?
No.
But yeah, so anyway... So anyway, we have a subscriber goal. We are trying to get merch out to you guys. But before we do that, we're trying to hit our 50 subscriber goal. We really, truly, definitely want you to subscribe to us. We appreciate the charity, and to repay you a little bit, all 50 of our first subscribers are going to be submitted into a random drawing. The random person who is drawn will get a free hoodie, HellBent hoodie. It says Hype Squad on the back. It's a lot of fun. You can get a t-shirt or a tank. It's your choice. And then we will also be making them available to you guys, but we want to hit the 50 first. So,
You'd be a fool not to.
let
I think
us...
she bit through my shirt.
Well, yeah, she's a gangster.
Cats have teeth, you know.
She's a jerk.
So anyway, where did we last leave off in the campaign?
Yo, we just killed one of the main
You had-
characters. We went to dinner with Jubes.
Yes, you had gone to
And we
dinner
gotta
with
leave.
Jubal,
Oh, we met the
We
rat
met the
king.
Rat King.
the rat catcher,
And the Rat Catcher
Yes.
sent us to someone.
the crazy vampire who lives in the subway.
I remember
or the
it. I
tunnels.
remember the rat catcher giving us 4 names: Tazel Mercury,
Yeah,
Kurt Vaneljoy, Seth Velanco, and Cilia Vaas. Did I get any of those wrong?
Yes.
Yes, but that's okay. Yeah. It was Tazel Mercury, Kirk Valenjoy, Seth Valenko, and Cilia Vaas. Yes.
Cilia and Kirk, not Kurt.
Yes.
Cursed. I like cursed. Sup, cursed?
To Jermaine Curse. New York Jets wide receiver.
Oh, my eraser is weak.
Hmm?
Yep.
Thank you. Cilia.
Your character would be the one to
Jets.
remember this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Oh,
am the
that's
kind
that
of
New
player that
Jersey
likes to write
team.
stuff down, that's all. Alright, thank you so much for that.
Yo,
Yeet.
those are fighting words.
What do you mean?
Dude, New York State only has one football
All
team.
right, all right,
The
Connor.
Buffalo Bills.
All right, Connor.
If you play your home games in New Jersey, you're a New Jersey team.
I now have one mission in life. Destroy everything you try and create.
Oh god.
The
Please
New
don't.
York Football Jets.
Please don't. Please
Yeah.
don't start. We can't. You guys already tried to destroy everything I created.
So,
when I
yeah,
was GM. Let's try to not have a repeat scenario.
Yes. So yes. So then you had left. You had left the. There's pencils with erasers over
But now
here.
You need that.
I don't need them because as the GM, I don't make mistakes. So I don't need these erasers.
Dr. Dysel doesn't make mistakes except trying to point out.
Oh, I'm terrible.
I got it.
Terrible. You've done enough hopping around, James.
Fair
You
enough.
take a rest.
You hit
So,
that to lie.
It's the New York
I'm gonna test this.
metropolitan area. It's therefore counts as New York.
This eraser's even worse. That's alright. Doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh my god.
Chair. Throwing things. Everybody stop throwing things.
By the
Stressing
way,
me out.
I know today is National
So-
Sibling Day or something, but it's also National Abuse James Day. We're
Yeah,
going
there's
to
gotta
do
be-
that. And Prudella's celebrating her daily abuse Lyle Day.
Right. So,
She doesn't hit Connor, she just hits Lyle.
no, because I demonstrated that I'm a bigger, meaner cat than she is when
Yeah.
she first met me. So therefore, she's like, oh, this is the one that gets it.
Yeah, I'm not a cat.
She'll fall asleep on my lap eventually, and then we won't have to worry until
Alright.
she wakes up.
So we got some leads.
Yes, we do.
Now we have murder to commit.
Now we kill them one by one.
Did the rat catcher
Yeah,
offer us
names.
any description about any of these 4 people, or no?
No, other than mentioning, when you mentioned Celia Voss, he called her a pretty girl.
Okay, well
And
that
that is
that's obvious.
all.
Okay, we should be wary and just make sure that Celia is not a succubus. Not that I'm saying that out of character. In character, I'm saying nothing, because I don't
Oh,
know. I
There's
don't
a song about her though.
I mean, I believe it. But,
Oh, hey, yeah, that's right.
I give you my heart.
And I suppose that was Thursday. Was that Thursday?
Yeah, it was a
I'm
Thursday.
having trouble remembering that day. Okay, so that was a Thursday.
Because Thursday was leg day. I know we did active legs that day.
All right. Excellent.
Ow, my
All right.
brain.
Friday's International Chest Day, bro.
So then, so that would have been at night. So then we'd be moving along until Friday.
Well, do we get a chance to sleep?
Of
Yeah, we
course.
slept I slept in
Yes.
Jules.
There's the
Oh yeah, we slept at Juvies.
Yeah.
the assumption
Oh, so
that
we're
you would
all-
go.
we're all-
I was
Oh.
under the impression that that was the day before we met.
No, but
That was.
I went back to Jules. I don't know how you
Oh,
guys went
so
your
you're
night.
spending a second night at Jubilee.
Yeah, because I gotta hit up that girl, you know?
Is he offering that?
Oh no, I have to meet that girl at like Club X or some ish.
At Avenue X on Friday night.
Even though we blew that
Yes.
club up.
Even though you blew that club up on Wednesday night.
It's not there anymore, dude.
No, it's not.
Oh, and then I told her like, yo, just like let's, yeah, whatever. We'll
Yeah,
get
it's
there.
like, I heard this place is done.
yeah, right.
Oh gosh. I'm just gonna spend this time just like
Masturbating.
no,
Eating corn chips
no,
While
no,
masturbating?
and watching old
I want-
movies.
No. I want to try to collect my mind because I'm realizing that it's becoming irrational for me to believe that everyone is a demon and they're all out to get me. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I can, but I want to try to overcome this somehow. And if this is another sleepless night, then so be it.
I suppose I could have you make a
Bro.
I could have you make a mind roll on that one to regain some of your lost sanity. Or
I have 0.
Hmm?
Or what?
Or you could make another appointment to see Dr. Mary Yeager. Everybody remember her from Tuesday? It was only a few days ago that you all first
It's
met
like a lifetime.
in the group therapy.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Okay.
Forgive the British accent.
So
I know.
my flat 0, I'm assuming gets me nowhere. But I guess it's probably 4 in the morning after my failed attempt, and my paranoia is still pretty rigid. I'm going to group text everybody and say, I'm scheduling a group appointment for us with Mary Yeager. Let's try to make this quick.
What time?
2 o'clock.
Afternoon?
Yes.
Yeah. I want to get up early and I need to procure some stuff.
It is it's a pretty high-tech system that she would have so that she could set up some appointments online. You could make appointments and such, but you could get an appointment Friday. Yeah, I suppose she could fit you in an emergency.
Okay. And then I want to spend the rest, I want to spend another 10 minutes just reloading my guns and transferring the rounds into magazines so I have, full up magazines and stuff. So...
All right,
Do you sleep?
that works.
No, I did not.
He stayed woke.
Did you say you didn't recover any?
Well, you can get a little bit of sleep, but it's
Sleep has been
That's
a week.
not my intention. If I can sleep, then I can
Sleep's
try
for
to
cats and
overcome
old
this
people.
Yeah, you got to overcome this
problem.
Yeah, it's becoming a real issue for us.
It's becoming a real issue. You gotta fight this, bro.
Yeah, because maybe Mark's throwing bombs everywhere, but he's not just shooting random creepy dudes.
Yeah, I'm throwing bombs because it's awesome.
Yeah, I guess. Awesome.
And so, at around, I would say maybe 5 something in the morning, right before the sun comes up, your walkie-talkie starts making noise.
Oh, who took the walkie-talkie?
Ratcatcher.
No, but who out of? Oh, we gave him.
I gave him a walkie-talkie.
We all have walkie-talkies, bro.
We all have walkie-talkies
You got
except
4.
for I got 4 and I gave him 1.
Yeah, but
Melody does not have a walkie-talkie right
Okay.
now. I have to buy a 5th.
So I have. Okay, I do have one.
Yeah, you have one.
Everyone in this
By the way, hi,
room-
Alice there. Welcome. It's boys' night. We're gonna kill things.
True.
So your walkie-talkie starts making noise, and you hear from it, "Hello, hello."
Is the voice familiar?
Yes, it's totally the Ratcatcher.
Ooh, so I respond with.
How
the,
are you?
I respond with the Seinfeld episode I watched at Jubal's house. I think. Hello, la la la.
How are you?
No, nobody.
Awesome. What's up, Ratcatcher?
It has very sad life. It probably has very sad death. But at least there is symmetry in everything.
Yeah.
All right, what you want,
What
bro?
had a sad life?
It sleeps soon. It wants to, hello, talk. It has no one to talk to.
Yeah, I think, yeah, what's...
Sometimes it talks to walls, and sometimes
Oh my God.
it talks to boxes, and sometimes talks to dirt.
And tell him to talk to
Yes!
Sometimes there are bugs that it finds in the dirt. Bugs are not good for
Okay.
talking.
So-
Bugs are good for eating.
So I turn
Much
off my
protein.
I put it on mute, and my stoner
Ron?
Ron is probably still awake, smoking weed, getting high.
Who's gonna
So
be-
I just say like, dude, talk to this guy. This is your job, now. And I think they hit it off. I'm sure they hit it off. They're like both so out there.
And he hears, hello, and he says right back into it, hello there! This is Ron. How are you tonight, this morning? And then, there's some conversation, and then Ron is like, oh, I'm just watching some Twitch. Watching Voss Excelis rock over some Overwatch as usual.
Why is he
and,
watching HellBent Tabletop?
that's
the
about
greatest
it.
stream of all time. Hashtag
I
Shane
will
Scott.
throw something at
Because
you.
it's probably not on live because he's already
Oh, it's
watched
5 a.m.
that. And it's
Yeah,
at 5
because he
a.m.
probably watched it on Twitch and YouTube, www.youtube.com/HellBentTabletop.
I will throw
He
something
most
at you.
certainly did because he knows that it's on the YouTubes now. And so
And it
he
has full
watches
cats
on
and
the
asshots, our most
YouTubes.
embarrassing game yet.
And he totally would watch that too because he likes it to watch people be embarrassed.
Ah. We
'Cause
can't,
Ron
we can't
himself
break
is
the fourth
never
wall like that.
embarrassed.
That's like breaking the fourth wall inside the fourth wall. You've broken the 16th wall.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Okay.
We'll be all right, guys.
I'm gonna put the mic, the walkie-talkie on mute, but then I'm going to group chat the three of them, including Melody. So Mark and Lyle should get this. Has anybody done any research on our 4 targets yet?
No.
And this is sort of like me hinting towards Melody, our tech-savvy girl, to do some social media, some gremlin hacking, and try to get us into some.
Something. Yeah.
We need knowledge.
I text like, yo, bro, the only research I've done is how to increase these gains, bro. With your weak ass, lit ass self. Get your swole on. And then I send a big plan.
Oh,
The eggplant.
I'm gonna reply with the following. Heart emoji, sparkly heart emoji, 2 hearts emoji, 5 hearts emoji, and then thumbs down emoji. And then a barfing emoji. And then a football emoji.
So Ron
I'm tired.
I'm not responding to that.
Ron
Yeah.
has stopped playing his games for a moment. And he comes over to you, and he's like holding like the little, the headset of the thing to the side, and he's like, "Yo, man, like, your friend needs some serious help." But he wanted me to tell you, he says, and I quote, "Hello, Cleveland. There is a hunter of them, the shining one. And they might kill it too. Ha 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 ha! She's killed another one." I have no idea what he was talking about.
The shiny one? That's what he said? The shiny one?
The shining one.
Good work.
And then he's going to sleep now. Do you want to like say goodnight to him? He might need like,
Good. Good night.
I mean, even though it's like 6 a.m.
He's a nocturnal.
Hey, no judging, man. No judging.
Yeah. Good work, Ron.
Hey, thanks, man.
Oh, pardon me.
Alright, so...
I'm going to go back and watch this girl play Overwatch some more.
Yeah, you got it, Ron. Good looking out.
What's Overwatch? JK,
Did we hear back from Melody yet?
Oh, yeah. So, she discovers, or has discovered, that Tazel Mercury,
Aha!
one of the people that you were looking for,
Classic Hazel.
is dead.
Someone
Tazel Mercury
stole
was
that
killed on Monday night. It was not in the news, but she has looked through coroner's reports and police reports that she was able to hack into online. She has
Also,
discovered.
sorry to interrupt, but also welcome Ivizioni to HellBent. Welcome. Enjoy. Yes, so you're
Welcome. Tazel Mercury's New York Queens apartment had been broken into. He and 3 other people were killed by someone using a sword.
Yeah.
His head was cut off.
No, I did that too.
The killer apparently came in through the window of the 5th floor apartment and left by walking out the front door. And cameras in the entryway of the building show someone carrying a bloody katana in a trench coat that they were in the process of taking off, and they were wearing a hoodie underneath the trench coat.
Before you
Forgive me
did,
for just...
also, welcome legit donkey swag. Great to have you. That's a real name.
I believe it.
It's amazing. Sorry.
Yes. So question really quick.
It's a good one.
Tazel Mercury, female, killed by...
Nope.
Male.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Killed by an assailant, also male.
It's a Turkish name, in case anyone is wondering.
Okay. Killed by another assailant, male, carrying a katana, who came in from the 5th story window.
I think the gender of the assailant is unknown.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So unknown
Unknown
humanoid.
assailant.
And what borough in Queens is... I mean, what neighborhood in Queens is this?
This is that area that's like between, is it the J and the Z and the L?
Astoria?
Astoria.
Is there a cemetery nearby?
God
Is
damn,
that
you
where
guys-
it's even in?
No. There's no cemetery around there. The cemeteries are closer to the Jackie Robinson Parkway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Also,
yeah, the giant
welcome-
cemetery, yeah.
Crimp? Welcome, Crimp. Even though, not nice comic, but welcome. Oh, we
Welcome.
were just talking about lots of nuts, so I guess that makes sense.
Whoa.
I forgot.
But that's cool, thank you. Welcome, people, welcome.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
So yes, Tazel Mercury has been killed
Alright,
by unknown assailant. With
in a trench coat and a hoodie. God, how are we gonna find that? Okay, did she say anything else?
no, that's pretty much it.
Yes.
That is the only one that she was able to find so far.
We
She is
tried-
unable to find anything on Kirk Valenjoy and unable to find
Okay,
anything
work.
further
Should.
on
Okay.
Shoma Uno.
Show me
Didn't work,
what-
you spelled it wrong.
Wait, did we check out the
Quick.
What do you mean?
You spelled it wrong.
You know, Lyle, you should know this.
I don't know anything.
did we check
You
out
should know this.
The technical difficulties.
Isn't there
that was embarrassing.
another office building after
Why do you... Alright, I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
Just chill. This is not important.
Okay.
It's important, but it's not important. Like,
It is not.
Okay, so was there another office building we had to check out, or another lead out after the where we blew up the office building that we did, the one with the... Remember when we found like the whole little vampire ritual room underneath that lady's office? What was her name again?
I
It
don't
was above.
remember.
What?
It was above. Or Delane's office?
Or Delane, yeah.
Yes, it was
Was
above
there-
her office, but yes.
Above. To be was there another lead after that?
No, just all these different names.
Just the different names.
God damn it.
Yes.
Lyle, shut up.
And yeah, so far it's Tazel Mercury, Cilia Vaas.
Anyone might know.
Ron asking if you plan on making pancakes.
I could make pancakes, Ron.
I don't understand why you're not a mod. That's my question.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll
well-
get to work making pancakes. I text to the group, protein pancakes anybody wants.
I want pancakes.
So you gotta be here it's 6 in the morning and you gotta be here by 7, otherwise they're gonna be old and stale, you won't want
I
Old and
have-
stale.
Yeah, please. I woke up, I got my swole on, I had my eggs, my boy Jubes, the chef, was like, yo, I got you.
it.
Yes.
You ready for course number 2? breakfast too.
I'm waiting for pancakes and
Secondsies?
some Greek yogurt. Secondses?
Seconds.
I don't think he knows
Seconds.
about secondsies.
David, breakfast, pancakes, pancake breakfast.
If it's offered and it's said in the group chat, I will go.
It is
But
offered
yeah.
and set in the group.
Oh yeah.
then I will go.
All right.
But
Also-
they will be. But
someone
basically,
gonna bring-
I'm asking for the strongest, blackest, largest, cheapest coffee they have. When I
I
get there.
send Ron to the 7-Eleven to get mud. There's 7-Elevens in the Upper East Side.
You
They
have
still
coffee.
What?
You have coffee there.
Then I make I want like that mud though that they make, that industrial strength, like Titanic.
Ron is like, okay, so I'll make it, right? But you got to do me a favor. You got to watch. You got to watch and tell me what happens with the game that's going on.
I'm making pancakes, dude.
And it's at that moment I kick down
Hold on. I take my phone. I take his phone. I hit record, and I put it next to the Twitch.
And he's like, oh, but okay, fine. All right, I'll make the coffee.
Thanks, bro. You're the best.
So I'm gonna have you make a perception roll.
Moi?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what my somewhat dense egghead. See, I'm more book smart than I am actually perceptive.
So you're every kid with a trust fund?
Yeah.
That's a good roll.
Could you tell you everything about how buses
zero.
operate, but still get hit by one when walking across the street?
I don't think I'm gonna waste a pop point on this. I'm just gonna
No.
I'm just gonna take my -1 like a man. Just
Oh,
take it on the
wow. Okay. Then nothing.
floor. You know nothing, Johnson.
Yes, you know nothing, Johnson.
For all intents and purposes, to do
No,
what you would try to do.
So then, yeah. So then, yeah, Ron, he's like, yeah, okay. So I made the super strong coffee. All right, did she get killed? No. All right, this girl never gets killed. Oh,
Is that what
Am
you're
I
waiting
able
for
to-
her to get killed?
When I get there, am I able to consume said strong coffee, or is it actually stronger than I expect?
it's just about as strong as you need it to be.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I don't do coffee, bro. Caffeine dehydrates the muscle
So
spine.
how much longer do you think I have before I start properly suffering, like rank-wise, penalty-wise?
Ooh, I don't know. You haven't slept very much.
How many days is
It
that?
might be today.
It's not even so much.
Your HP is down to 4?
No, my HP is 14.
Today may be your unlucky day.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
I will have you make a roll later on in the day when people would normally get the that 2:30 feeling when you really feel like you need coffee or a nap
Or
cocaine.
Well, you
Yes.
don't look so hot, man.
No, I'm not really dealing with any of this very well.
Do you want
But
me to give you something?
Do you need some
I've
ketamine, bro?
been listen. The problem is that I have been taking stuff for it. I'm trying. Listen, I did not get any sleep last night. I tried to overcome what I've been feeling on my own. Didn't really work out. I'm gonna try again tomorrow night, or tonight. Maybe I'll sleep. I don't know. I'm kind of like drinking the coffee with the jitters at this point. I don't know. We will see.
Did you make any banana pancakes? Ron asks.
Dude, I have bananas. Cut them up. Put them on the pancake. Bada bing. Banana
Ajax,
pancakes.
Ajax, could you bring me some bananas?
I proceed to take the banana.
Dude, you didn't buy bananas? It's always on the list, Ron.
No, they're closer to you. And
You
so,
serious? I open the cabinet and like I toss him a banana. God.
I also proceed to pick up a banana though. I walk over to him and I squeeze it so it like kind of like goes all over his face.
Okay.
he's like, what? But
I wanna get on the phone to like this
But- I'm watching Voss Excelis, and like, she's so good at Overwatch, and now I gotta go wash my face.
Ron, you can continue watching your stream. That's fine. I actually have to talk to Evan and Ajax for a little bit.
Then I gotta make a phone call.
Before you make your phone call, if I may, I think it would be wise for us to go visit this apartment building in Queens, the one where the murder has occurred.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
So, should we do that after this? Maybe before our therapy appointment?
Well, I need to make a phone call because I'm trying to acquire some gear, man. That would be helpful, you know.
Well then, how about after our therapy appointment?
I think after the therapy appointment.
Very well. That'll actually give me some time to, oh wait, no, we have the therapy appointment.
We have a therapy appointment.
No, that'll give me some time to sleep before the therapy appointment.
Yeah. Can you sleep after you just drank the coffee?
I'm fairly certain I can.
Do you need help being put to sleep, bro?
No.
Sure, bro?
Because he could always just give you a shiny.
You do realize-
sleeper hold.
You do realize that one half of your punch could
No.
knock me
I
out.
would put you in a sleeper hold and put you to the bed.
Let's save that as a plan Z, okay?
So plan C.
I'm just gonna go to the
I
couch.
would see.
I'm just gonna go to the couch and attempt to shut my eyes.
Okay. No, I'd say go in the master bedroom, bro. It's quieter out there. No one's talking. Just show that.
You're too kind.
Just
I do so.
All right.
And I walk in and I turn on the little mister that I have that's just like the nice scents, and I turn on the little noisemaker that's like with the background
I
noise.
am
And then
flattered. I'm beyond flattered.
I fluff the pillows. And
Okay, now I'm a little uncomfortable.
No, I just point at this is the really comfortable pillow. You
What
wanna use it.
what thread count to the sheets?
I take your word for it.
Whatever I could get.
Am I rolling
Million.
Am I rolling anything here?
You
or am I
lay
just
down
taking
and
a
you
short
just
rest?
sink right through them. They're so
James, Zioni digs your chops.
Thank you. It's been a few months in the making.
His girlfriend is also saying, "I told you so."
I know.
So yeah, we could make a some sort of
I mean, do you want me to roll vitality, or am I just taking short rest here?
No, you can take a little nap. Yeah, you can take a little nap.
I'm just gonna.
We're just gonna
try
let
to,
you take a nap there.
I'm just gonna try to stave off the exhaustion as long as I can, but set an alarm on my phone to make. Well, you know what? You guys are not.
We'll
going,
wake you up.
Yeah, you guys are
Yeah,
not gonna let
they'll
me
wake 'em up.
oversleep, so I will just.
I'll wake you.
Is that how
And
you
then what are
sleep?
you guys doing?
I'm getting swole.
Going to the gym after the breakfast? You're leaving and going to the gym, or are you just
No,
working
bro,
out
I'm
there?
gonna go to the gym around the corner. They know me.
All right.
Alright. Alright.
They don't, but they do.
So just I tell you,
course they
just meet me back here at well, let's just be in touch.
Alright, bro.
Off camera, whatever that was.
Off camera.
Alright, so I want to get on the phone with this guy that I sometimes buy like rare artifacts from, and like weapons, you know, and I want to see if he can source me a antique cane sword.
Yeah, I'm sure I could find you something like that. I'm sure you can look around. Let me check with some places.
Check
I mean,
with
I
some
don't have
places.
anything around right now, but let me check with some places. You want to check with like some antique stores, maybe the Army Navy store or something like that. I'll look around and I'll text you, within a couple of days.
Time is not. I need it today, so I'm paying a premium for you to
Oh, I'll see what I can do.
see what. I like that. See what you can do, and call me back with what you got at 12 o'clock.
I guess.
I believe in you.
I'll see what I can do by 12.
I believe in you. You can make this happen.
Noon 30-ish. That sounds about right.
All right, cool. In the meantime, I'll get on Google and see if there's anything cool in there that I can. If there's anything else I see. But I believe in him to get me a cool cane sword.
All right.
Wait, and there's a forger? Is there a forger that maybe could do something like this? That could put the word out and see what
Oh
they got?
yeah, most definitely you could commission somebody like to do it, but that would take a long time.
That would take a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I want to find like a nice, cool antique one.
Alright. Yeah, you'll be able to find something. You might have to travel.
I'm fine with that. I got a car. I mean, I have a car. I have Uber.
You know, it might. Yeah.
You have all the cars.
I got a car. I got yellow cabs.
Yeah, it might take a little while. I'm gonna say you're gonna be out of luck finding something before your appointment,
I can go
before
after.
2.
No, I can-
So maybe afterwards.
that sounds good. So in the meantime, I'm gonna read up on my combat with a cane book
All right.
and kind of like while no one's looking, kind of practice.
Anywhere near like you gonna hang out with Ron at all?
Yeah,
Ron's
leaves-
busy
Ron
smoking.
leaves me alone when I'm practicing.
All right. All right.
He knows that he'll accidentally get whacked if he comes too close.
All right then. That works. Yep. All right. So some time flies by. You go to the gym. You maybe have some lunch. You hang around. You read your book. You take a nap. Everyone comes back together for the appointment where I'm gonna jump over the actual appointment because the whole point of the appointment is just to give David a mechanical advantage so that he can get rid of his insanity. So
No, I'm not to get rid of my insanity. I already tried that and failed. What I want to do is stave off exhaustion.
yes.
No, we're also trying to get rid of your sanity,
Yes, but I already failed that.
but you can try again.
Can I?
Yes.
We're trying.
That's why we're
Okay,
going to
yeah.
do your
Doctor,
therapy
All right,
appointment.
all right, all right.
You
I will-
can't do it on your own. You need
Yeah.
help. That's
All right,
okay.
all right. So,
We're
so
here for
we're
you,
here.
bro.
what can I?
Support you.
What am I doing to help with this? Like,
Bro, I'm the best spotter ever, bro.
Hold on.
Okay. So you're gonna make a roll with your mind again.
sanity or mind?
Oh, we'll make a sanity.
1 success.
All right, good. Because I've given you I made a separate roll for some professional help that you're getting, and you are now no longer convinced that everyone you meet is secretly a demon.
No more Xanax.
You
Yes.
are now merely a little bit nervous that you're wholly aware that it's possible that people you meet are demons,
half a Xanax.
but you
okay.
don't. But you're not convinced that they are. You're just a little bit nervous about the possibility.
Maybe 3/4 of a Xanax.
That people could
Yay.
You're
No,
a
you're
demon,
good.
Harry. Do you know
So
that
your
we're
insanity.
demons?
What?
Do you know that I'm a demon?
I
Because I don't think I've done anything to actually show that I'm
No,
a demon.
no,
You
you're-
lifted that whole statue, dude.
Because I'm
First-
brolic, son.
Okay, all right, hold on. First off, I think it's become apparent to all of us that we each radiate a certain weaker yet detectable demonic presence. Secondly, I have a phantom limb that I can
Well, you
use to
two-
wield
no.
a third
Here's what I'm
weapon.
saying. I know you two are demon touch. Do you two really know that I'm demon touch? Because all I've done is kick the shit out of things.
I mean, we can sense your aura, and whenever you use intimidating might, that's.
I watched you lift. I watched you lift a statue that would take a crane to lift.
You're right.
Right.
You're right.
It's not. We're
I
all
put
special.
the hardest test in front. I didn't give you
That's
like
true.
the little. I didn't give you the little frog in the garden to lift up.
Yeah, no.
I
We're all-
gave you the enormous 10-foot solid iron.
Lyle, we're all special, and I'm not saying Fallout special. I'm talking about like special.
I like Fallout stuff.
Fallout special is fine.
So you get a message from Melody. Tells you that she has tracked down another one of them now.
Another one.
She's found Cilia Vaas.
Oh boy.
Cilia.
So Cilia Vaas, she's a streamer.
Oh.
She streams as Voss Excelis, and she plays a lot of Overwatch as Reaper.
Oh, that's the dude. That's the girl that Ron was watching. all
Harry,
comes
I'm thinking
together.
she's a succubus, but if she's actually a reaper, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be genuinely upset. I'm gonna be very impressed, but genuinely upset.
Get
And,
ready to get upset.
And
Also, I
using
just realized you have that creepy picture in frame, and that's excellent.
What oh yeah the Muter Museum pictures. There's a museum in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, that has nothing but antique medical specimens from like the 1910s. It's really something else. And oh yeah, that painting is also quite creepy. We have a decent amount of creepy things in this apartment.
Also,
including
Penny
us.
Precious Roy stated, at least she isn't a Hanzo main.
No, at least she is not a Hanzo main, and thankfully for us,
What's
we
I don't know what her Hanzo name is.
Gilded Lily is just sort of interested now that we're talking about Overwatch. There are Overwatch references in the HellBent system. The Reaper class, and the Reaper has a passive called Widowmaker. So yes, they're jokes. They're just small little jokes.
What's
Yes.
worse though, Hanzo main or Bastion main?
What's worse?
I don't Bastion main like Bastion
Oh,
last.
why are Bastion mains, everybody?
No, Wild Bastion
Bastion.
last
Oh.
resorts, not mains,
Bastion.
last resorts.
Bastion.
Okay,
Sorry.
do
Back to
I
the-
get a call back yet about from my guy?
Oh yes. Yeah, he's had no luck.
Alright, did,
Alright, so what-
did I have any
He
luck?
has let you down.
Let me Google.
You can't find anything good very
Uh,
quickly,
This is New York City, man.
but you can find something crappy very quickly. You could find exactly, like, you could totally find a cane.
Alright, let me
That's
just
pretty
get a
good.
cane,
Or you
though.
could find a crappy sword cane.
I want to find a good cane. Let me just go. There's got to be like a nice cane shop
Of course.
on the Upper East Side.
Of course, there's like
Let
a
me
smoke
find
shop,
that-
cane shop,
Like,
But
pool
should we focus on
shop,
the boss
hat
that we
shop,
just
whatever it
got
is, yes.
I'm not going in there with nothing, bro.
Alright, you're going in with a
Wait.
cane.
Mark, if I may, is it crappy in the sense that it will not be as effective, or is it crappy in the sense that it looks like it'll still hurt just as much as what you're looking to hurt, but it might break?
Yeah, probably like something that you haven't found anything that is really battle worthy.
Right.
Yeah, you found lots of stuff so far that is the kind of thing that you might be able to use as an older guy to scare off a punk in the park, but nothing
Right.
that would actually
But
like
is there anything
stand
that
up
looks
to
battle
a.
worthy? Can I go to the cane shop and see something that's like?
Yeah, they don't have anything there either. But you know that you would be able to get something within time.
All right. I'll
You're just not having any luck today.
I'll hold off. Are we gonna? You guys can kill stuff.
You mean what I've been doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone can kill things.
And I got fragmentation grenades. So
Oh, yeah.
Books.
I got my.
You can
So I
do
put my
other stuff.
backpack on with like 4 or 5 books in it.
Yeah.
All
4 or
copies
5
of,
copies of Fahrenheit 451.
Yeah, it was that. Yeah. Or the Sound of the Fury.
There you go. That'd be good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
So what else does Melody? Yo, bro.
Yeah,
What else do you
so
know about
she
this
can-
streamer girl?
So
bro?
she even tracks down her crappy apartment that she streams from.
Ooh, that's impressive. A lot of streamers don't, they don't reveal where they live for many reasons.
Oh yeah, no, she totally doesn't reveal where she lives.
We have a
But
gremlin.
yes,
She's a
Melody
gremlin.
is a gremlin,
You're a gremlin.
and she is able to track, the actual like IP to wherever it is, and get around
So
all of
where is she
the
located?
stuff. In Chinatown,
Which
Which
one?
one?
Ah, Jinx.
Oh,
Jinx.
Manhattan.
Damn it!
Manhattan, Chinatown.
Okay.
You can't speak. I jinxed you.
On the 4th floor of a rundown, possibly illegal, crappy tenement housing
Okay,
sort
so
of location.
I should we check on the living one first, in case she's in danger.
Yeah, bro.
All
I'm
right.
all about it, bro.
And then take it from there, and then we can go investigate the other
Daddy.
Daddy. Probably
Alright.
best to go late night to check out the city since it's a crime scene and there'll probably be tape and police and maybe there'll be less people around.
Yeah, bro. We should peep
We're
that.
gonna have to break in basically.
We should peep that other girl while she's streaming because she won't expect us to come up behind her and goes, "Cush voice."
Is she streaming right now? Maybe I'll text Ron. I'll text Ron. Ron, are we still in my place?
Yeah.
No,
No,
you
we're
were
out.
yeah,
I'm
you
out
were out
shopping.
and about. Yeah.
I'm getting swole.
This is sometime in the afternoon, like late afternoon. You know, maybe or whatever, 4 or 5 o'clock, around then. No, she is not streaming at that exact moment.
Okay, cool.
But Ron lets you know that she is due to stream later on because yesterday, man, she actually beat the number 3 Overwatch player in the world, and this girl isn't even like a pro gamer. She just plays for fun, and she is that fucking good. And so she's gonna be back on today with a crew of some of the best players in the world. This is the one to watch. If that's why you're asking, we can hang out and smoke and watch.
That's totally why I'm asking.
All right. I've been waiting for this. All right, so yeah, I'll get the TV ready. We'll be watching the streaming later on.
See what time?
They said 8 o'clock, but they always start like 5 minutes late. So 8ish.
Perfect. 8 o'clock. Perfect. So we meet. Let's meet 7:30. Come up with a plan.
Alright, bro.
You want me to like 6:30 and get some ramen?
Yo, bro. We need to get some soup dumps, bro.
That's it. We have that.
Let's
Dump
get
it.
some soup dumps. Not just
Whatever.
dumps.
Soup dumps.
Soup dumps.
Let's get some soup dumps and then let's take some dumps and then we'll be all clean for our little baby.
It's so funny that he can't speak because I jinxed the living life out of him. Ah, this is satisfying. This makes my life.
Wait, that you actually play that? That's ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
If someone says jinx, I'm just like, okay.
Well, I'm sorry. You're,
What does that
you're
mean?
an old fogey.
What is
over there.
that?
Yeah, you
Fine,
say the same thing
jinx.
at the same time. Someone
Thank
says jinx, you can't talk.
When
Until they buy you a
seize
soda.
All right, hold on a second. When I have so much to follow up on because I was jinxed. When she's streaming, does she show her face or does she just have the screen up and her voice?
Oh no, yeah, she totally has her face.
So we can identify her.
Yes.
Okay, good.
We're going to murder her
All right. That's
on
good.
stream.
But hold on a second. Do we want to go after her or do we want to go investigate this Astoria
I
apartment?
think we
for
should
Jason?
go to her first because she's alive and she could be in danger.
No, she is
She
the
has to be
danger.
yeah, she. Tick. We have to go kill her.
She is
That's
the
it?
danger. Well, we
we
can
don't have any information.
we can interrogate her first.
We-
The other one's dead.
Look,
How do
all
I
I
know
know
she's evil?
because the rat catcher says she's evil, and the rat
Did
catcher
he
is
actually
like a
say
freaking
she's evil?
Yes.
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 What if the rat catcher's evil?
So then we stab her and
The rat,
interrogate her.
look. The rat catcher is evil, but acting for he's playing for the home team.
He's overcoming his
He's-
evil nature.
Right. He's the rat catcher will have to die too, just because.
No, the rat catcher lives.
We'll get there. But let's just interrogate her and then murder her.
Fine.
All right.
fine.
I think we
Okay,
all
so
can get
then the question
And
is,
you guys
do
can
we do
burn that bridge when you get to it.
Then we should not do it on stream. That would be.
I think we should do it on stream because, bro, the publicity for my guns,
But
bro.
like,
If I may,
Bro.
you can't have murder on Twitch.
if I may.
You cannot have murder on Twitch.
I
But
want
for
to
the purpose
text-
of the game, yeah, we can.
Okay,
have it on Twitch.
if I may, I want to text Melody and see if she would be able to replace a stream of hers with a pre-recorded stream. Like for instance,
Oh,
take
yeah.
one of the previous videos and just overlay it onto a
Oh,
stream.
yeah, it's not even a problem.
And that will give us the cover that we need
Yeah, and
to go
do it
in.
without her knowing. And
Well,
do it
well,
and
the
so
way-
she
She'll have like
takes-
5
she
seconds.
takes-
Yeah.
she-
We'll
It's not
have a
difficult.
very small
Yeah.
window,
It'll be like
but
5
we'll be able
seconds
to
to
do
take
it.
down the door and
Right.
put a blade in her wrist and
Right.
tell us everything.
Basically,
No.
it's like swatting, but not.
Not that many-
So here's my proposal then.
Okay.
We scope out the joint. We see if there's a valid entryway. If there is, then we prepare ourselves to lunge, and we try to formulate an attack plan that focuses on speed. When we initiate it, Melody can trigger the stream overlay from remotely, and then either one of us can hop in, grab her, pull her away, and she won't be the wiser because it'll take her a few seconds to realize.
So I'll hop in, tie her with rope and net, and pull her out because.
Well, then where would we bring her?
Look at y'all. I'm assuming the apartment has another room in it that we can have a conversation with her.
If I may be so bold,
If we
I believe I could get closest without detection.
Obviously.
Yeah, but look how frail you are, bro. What are you gonna drag? You can barely drag your own body. Look at you.
I can
Look.
Can you stun her in some way?
Yes, I can. In fact.
Okay.
I can utilize Ghastly Grasp for this. I can actually pull on her life force if I need
The
to.
way that stun her.
It'll
We
alert
need
her.
to render her immobile. Then you put the net over her and drag her into the other room. We also need to gag her so she doesn't scream until we have a
That's
chance
what
to
the
talk
net
sense.
and the rope are for.
I can handle that.
Okay, and then who interrogates her?
You
You're
guys-
kind of crazy, and you're
No,
kind of.
firstly, I never interrogate. I have not interrogated this entire campaign. I let you do the talking, then you tell me to punch them in the face.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Either of us could do the
Yeah,
interrogation.
you guys can do the
You
conversation.
mind if I
Great
do?
plan.
You back me
I
up.
can
Good
do
cop, bad
the
cop.
I can do good cop. I
Good
can
cop.
do that
Good
I
cop, bad
can-
cop, developmentally disabled cop.
if you want. I was thinking more like good cop, bad cop, immovable object, and unstoppable force in one entity.
Yes, I think that. So you're bad cop, I'm good cop.
Sure. Okay.
Do you know how to play good cop?
All right. Let's do this.
I thought we were playing bad cop, bad cop.
They were like bad cop, worst cop, still developmentally disabled cop.
This car has 2 speeds, fast and what the fuck was that? All right.
I think you're gonna say Fast and Furious.
No.
I'm just gonna hate you forever.
I'm not that terrible.
I
I'm not
hate
that
you
terrible.
forever for saying that.
Ooh, I have a really bad joke and I'm not gonna tell it. I'm sorry.
Okay, later. And during break, you
Good.
can tell us the joke. So,
Proud of you.
let's take a subway train to the Chinatown.
Yeah.
Bro, why are we trading when we got money bags McGee, bro?
Dude, I'm not trying to waste. It's gonna be faster. What time is it? It's 7. It's rush hour.
You right. I'll take the subway, but I'm just like, no, I don't do well in confined subway spaces because I'm Rodnick.
All right. Then if that's the case, then we don't have to take a train that's heavily crowded. Let's just take a J or Z train.
Oh yeah, 'cause
There's no
one's up
J
there.
uptown. We're up in the upper.
We're going
East
to
Side.
China. Europe. Okay.
Look, we're
meeting there.
It's
We're meeting
Chinatown. Yeah, we're meeting there.
We're meeting.
All right, you're
If
meeting
it's
there.
decided.
I'm not paying. If anyone's taking a car, they're on their own. I'm taking the train.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
What does
Go
the
on.
apartment building look like from the outside?
Okay, so it is a crappy, rundown apartment building on top of a crappy, rundown convenience store.
It's like one of those like Chinese boutique.
Wait, does it have a
tourist trap
back room?
stores.
Does it have a back room?
Or is it a fish market?
The convenience store probably does. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I know where you're gonna interrogate her.
What?
The back room of the convenience store.
Is the convenience store open or shut down?
It's open.
We're not interrogating her about the business.
If I may, I'm assuming that the street-facing side of these boutiques, there are no alleyways or little alleyways at all.
No.
Right? Okay. Can I go around the corner and see if there's any back entranceway to the back of the buildings? Because usually, if there's nothing but boutiques on the front-facing side, the entrances to the residences above them are behind the buildings.
No, there's
Is
like
that
a
the case for
boutique
this
and then
building?
tiny little doors.
Yeah, there's also tiny little
Yeah,
doors.
yeah, this
Well,
is-
if
yeah,
that's
this
not
is
the
like-
case,
yeah,
then
this
it's the
is like
scenario
that.
I described.
Yeah, no, this is like, next to the store would be just the door,
Okay.
nondescript door that would
All right.
lead to the stairway up.
What if we like went in one apartment, like, and then went across the roof and then went down from the roof? into her stairwell?
You actually stole the words out of my mouth, or rather out of my brain, because I was thinking about it and I didn't say it.
Are there any cameras on any of those blocks?
Oh no.
Yeah, I highly
Just
doubt
check.
it.
Just doing.
Yeah, no, not
Oh,
here.
that's good. That's good.
Not in Chinatown.
I want to
Big
loiter.
trouble in the-
Okay.
There's some like pockets of.
Yeah,
like,
there might be. Yeah, but just not here.
Okay, good.
This
I
is
would
not
like-
that place.
I would like to loiter in front of a entrance to one of the residences until somebody opens the door, and I want to sneak in.
All right.
Or rather, like wait for them to open the door, go through, kind of close in. Before it closes, grab the handle and just kind of walk in.
All right. Yeah, you can do that. That's not a problem.
And then we all get in.
Yeah, you don't even have to roll. This is New York. People don't even know who lives in the building.
Walking in, how many floors up do we have to go to?
4.
Okay.
Well, we
You
have
go
to
to
get
the
to the
4th
roof.
floor.
Well, do we get into the actual building?
Yeah.
So we don't.
we get into the real building. Oh, we
yeah,
got into the
we
building.
got into the
Okay.
real
Do we
building.
know which apartment number?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So in that case,
Can you reach
4G.
through, can you reach through doors?
no, my phantom limb is invisible, not intangible.
Got it.
So I can.
Can you pick the lock?
I don't have a lockpicking kit. I
So
do
the,
have 5 in dexterity, so I can tempt it, but I'm doing it without tools. So
I can pick the lock with my fist.
that's not. Yeah, but that's like.
It's not picking a lock. It's punching.
That's
But
not-
then she's gonna have a reaction time.
That's about as subtle as a Gatling shotgun.
And we don't know the layout of her apartment, how many rooms we have to get through to get to her once we open the door, although I can assume it's a very small apartment.
Yes. It would be safe to assume that there's only 2 floors, 2 apartments on each floor.
So that could be a railroad, so
I
we
have
could have to go
I have an idea.
Also, welcome Eric in Brooklyn. Welcome to HellBent. Enjoy.
She's on the 4th floor.
Thank you.
Just A line, B line, C line department.
She's
Oh, we
4G.
could also
4G. Okay. I would like to go to 3G and knock on the door.
Oh no, we don't have to knock on the door. You wanna get on the fire escape?
No.
He's
I want
not.
to knock on 3G's door.
Are you telling us the plan, or are you just knocking?
Are we standing outside her door? What's the plan here?
Stand outside her door.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you're outside her door.
We're trusting you to not.
We're outside her door, he's knocking
On
on
full- okay.
3G.
I
well,
start,
it
I
wouldn't
start
be.
doing push-ups. Do you want to stay on my back while I do push-ups? Like,
By the way, if nobody answers, I want to go to 5G.
All right. They're not necessarily marked in any way that really makes sense.
Oh, you wanna get the layout of the floor.
Like,
Is okay. In that instance, is there any way that
but the apartment that would be directly below hers is actually 3. Would be 3F. I know it doesn't make any sense, but it would be 3F.
It's
but
a
it's directly
dilapidated
below.
building. I'm not
Yeah, it's
here
directly.
to make sense of things.
It's directly below hers. You can knock on, and you just hear an old lady from inside. Hello?
Hi there. My name is Jonathan Monty. I was wondering if you had.
Now?
Ni hao. I was wondering if you had.
No English.
My apologies. I want to pull out my phone. I want to type into Google Translate and I want to say, may I please use your bathroom? And then play it in Chinese to her.
No.
Nah!
Thank you very much. And I just walk away.
All right.
I want to go up
And
to
then you go,
the... No.
You could have avoided this!
Oh no.
I want to go up to the 5th floor now
Oh, that's
and
terrible.
knock on the door.
All right. You get a when you knock on the 5th floor. When you knock on the door, immediately there's
Not phased.
and then someone talking to the dog and calming the dog down, and then what do you want?
Hi there, my name is Jonathan Monty, and I was wondering if you had a few moments to speak about our Lord and Savior.
Absolutely
Jesus.
not. Go away.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Well, it was worth a shot.
You went with Jesus Christ instead of the bathroom.
You got shut down on the bathroom, bro.
Yeah, but because the lady didn't speak.
I was not
English.
going to do a whole religious spiel with Google Translate. I was not going to do that. Oh well, I tried.
Alright. Are you gonna come meet us at the 4th floor now?
Yeah, I'll go to the 4th floor.
All right, there's 3 of us. Brute, break down the door, and then we
I have a name, bro.
we find her real quick, and you use your ghastly reach.
Bro, I
You
have,
know,
Bro, I have a name.
contemplating this, if you knocked down the door and I was able to immediately go into stealth, just diving into the first thing that I see in the room, she would be so distracted by you guys that I would be able to go around the side, though we could just overpower her.
Yeah, there's 3 of us and one of us is brawling.
Even though we overpower, you still need to grab her heart or something and make it
I
chill.
am, yeah.
You have to
we
Kalima her.
and you know what? We have to operate under the assumption that she is a stronger demon touched than all of us.
Than all of us.
Maybe
Exactly.
even combined.
You mean a vampire?
Yes.
Or like that thing that turned into that toad.
Yeah.
The lizard that we chopped its head off.
The iguana.
I call it a toad.
So here's my assumption.
Well, it's dead, so
I
call it
think
nothing.
if you break down the door, I will dive behind the first piece of furniture I can and do stealth. If we go with a more
Did you
tactful
try
approach,
opening the door yet? Like, just seeing if it was unlocked?
go for it.
I tried opening the door to see if
Oh
it
yeah,
was
of course it's locked.
Yeah, because people in New York lock their doors.
All right, that's it. We're doing it.
And
You're
don't
busting
let
down the
people
door,
in
you're
to
going
use
into
their
stealth.
bathrooms.
I'm ready.
Alright,
All right.
so
Bust it open.
give me a second. I need to emotionally prepare for this moment. So I
Get all my
proceed
stuff
to take some of my medicine, my nostril medicine,
All right.
Right.
All right.
to get amped. I put on both of my
Take that medicine and then
Fighting
get all
daggers.
excited.
what are you rolling?
Getting ready for stealth.
I put on the royal fighting daggers. First I try and be cute about it, like trying to like put the
Get
fighting
the net
dagger
ready,
through
bro. Get the net.
the net and the rope already. I try and put like my dagger through the door and try.
So
and
right
make
about
it
now, everyone roll for your perception.
the door is booby trapped. Nobody checked for booby traps.
Could always use a.
I'm gonna plot point it.
I got 0.
Okay.
0.
I'm not very perceptive.
1 perception. And I wasted a plot point.
All right.
I mean, I
well,
didn't
I will
waste,
let you
but-
notice right about now the not quite hidden camera that is watching only this doorway.
Alright, can you let me know about the camera real quick?
Guys and or Melody, we have a problem.
I
And
kick-
point to the
At
camera.
that point I look at it. How high is it? How high is the ceiling?
She's in the middle of the
You know,
streaming.
like-
She's in the middle of the streaming, so there's a chance she's distracted.
There's
Or there's a chance that there's a live feed on her monitor in the
okay,
corner of her
really
screen.
quick. How high is it up?
Yeah, maybe like a 10-foot ceiling.
I
not just
jump
average
and-
or 10, 12-foot
I
ceiling.
jump and destroy it,
All right.
and then I just go right to the door, charging
Yeah.
balls deep.
I want to do finesse and go stealth behind the first piece of furniture I see.
Okay, so when you break down the door,
And go balls
I'm
deep.
assuming, you bust down the door and go right in,
Yeah.
and then you're second right behind him? And well,
Yeah,
then you
I'm
two were
second
both
behind
right behind him?
Actually, scratch that. I'm not going to do stealth. I'm just going to stay behind him, guns at the ready, but my phantom limb free. No
All right.
third firearm.
And then you were also-
you're using me as a human shield.
You're the unstoppable force.
So basically what I'm trying to get is should I have all 3 of you roll for your initiative? Is what I'm assuming that you're all getting
Our
ready?
marching order is 1, 2, 3.
All right, so everybody roll initiative. Everybody goes into the room there.
Oh, I am happy with this. Very happy. Ha Oh, Connor. Roll high.
Oh Lord!
2.
I'm loving these
I mean,
dice.
sorry, 1. Why did I say 2? 1. I rolled a bonus die, but I didn't win on the second.
What'd you get? 3.
4.
All right, and
Oh,
1.
Mr. Fancy
All
Pants,
right,
now
so-
you have the human shield.
As you burst in, what you see seems to be just a rundown room, an old carpet. It smells like someone has been vaping something fruity for a long time in this
The
room.
vape stack.
And there are like 4 monitors set up, and 2 cameras pointed towards the chair that would be sitting in front of the 4 monitors,
Damn it.
and a young woman, and she is turning and looking right at you, and she's kind of smiling,
course
like
she is.
she
She
looks
wants to suck our
excited that 3
Great.
people have burst in.
Great, we just gave her a game to play.
And you can see that she has obviously bleached blonde hair, which blends into blue as it goes down to the ends of it.
I've got like
She's
Don't worry, I
wearing
got 7.
she's wearing an awful lot of
I
makeup.
don't have a
She's young, maybe in her 20s. She's very pretty. And she kind of laughs as there is an unbelievably bright, blinding flash of light. And then,
Wait, she gets to strike first.
no, this is maybe, we'll see.
Damn it.
And there is a blinding flash of light, and for just a moment, everything that you just saw in this darkened room with the worn out floor and the fruity smell and the 4 monitors and the pretty girl and everything is just completely whited out by this flash. And then, and I think this is a good time to take a quick little break.
Really, bro? Really, bro? Is it time?
Yeah, I think it is. It is. We've been
right.
here an hour.
So, let us go
and
on
we're
break.
about to go into combat.
Yeah, and something
go
is
in.
about to happen.
Great.
So I figure it is a good time.
Let's go on to break. We'll take a 10-minute, 15-minute break.
Before we go into break, a couple of quick things. First, to all the new people that are showing up, excellent hello,
Thank
welcome
you so much.
to, again, we like to have fun, we like to make
Welcome
jokes, we
and
like
thank
banter. Just don't be an overt troll because like the bad hammer will happen. We don't like to do it because we like fun. We like to have you here. But the bad hammer does exist,
Right.
and we don't like to wield it. But for all the new people, welcome again. This is HellBent Tabletop. We do HellBent, the RPG tabletop. We also do tabletop Sundays as well as video game Thursdays. We have 2 contests, big contests like Cool Cats and Assets, where we get to embarrass ourselves, such as putting random things in our mouths, getting wet everywhere. It's not a sex thing, I promise. Also, we have our sub for Hoodie. Don't forget, if we get 50 subs, we give out 1 free memorabilia from HellBent Tabletop. I'm going really fast because I want to get to break quicker so we can kick the crap out of this random girl even faster. If you have any questions, please message me during break. And we're going to break for
15 minutes.
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Okay. See you soon, guys.
We'll be back at 9:20.
All right. Bye-bye.
Whew.
Okay.
Hello, and welcome back to HellBent Tabletop.
And as I was saying, the moral of the story, if you find a bloody ear in a football field, just leave it there.
Rudy.
So, if you're just joining us, we are playing our D10 modern role-playing campaign called HellBent. It is a system that I designed myself that we've been beta testing for more than a year now, which is crazy. Actually, more than a year on camera, but more than 2 years in person.
Which is why version 1.012 is on sale below, fam.
Yes. So you can download the free version for yourself at hellbenttabletop.com. There's also a link there and a link below the video for you to buy the full version. Our friends at DriveThruRPG have been very accommodating for us there. And
Somewhere
the beautiful
down
thing
there.
is, if you buy the digital version from us, it gets updated through DriveThruRPG's platform, so all of the newest edits and tweaks that we make during our beta testing, which occurs here, gets done in the subscription that you have to the system. So it's pretty dope.
Yes, and also before we get started, big shout out to PD Precious Roy for the 3rd month of Tier 1 subbing. Big ups, PD Precious
Yes,
Roy.
yes.
Oh,
Well, no,
yeah,
he
man,
resubbed
thank
for
you.
3 whole months.
Oh, he
That
no, he
rocks.
subscribed for 3 months in a row. Reading's hard, I know.
It's a resub.
Yeah, for the 3rd. Yeah, this is the 3rd
It's
month.
not the, well, no. It's not the 3rd month in a row. He did it for 3 more months. Well, maybe it's the 3rd month in a row, but he's doing, look, a lot of 3s, but we love you.
Whatever it is, that's great.
Yes.
Yeah, no, seriously.
We are arguing semantics. I love you.
But you will definitely be submitted into our hoodie giveaway, which is occurring now-ish. When we hit the 50 subscriber mark, 50 unique subscribers, we will get everybody
Into the raffle.
into the raffle for a random drawing, and the person who's drawn will get a free hoodie. And then the hoodies and the t-shirts and the tank tops will be made available to everyone, but we want to hit that 50 mark first.
PD Precious Roy clarified. Yes, it is his 3rd month subbing in a row. Not that he's subbed for 3 months.
Okay.
We've
All
been
right, well,
affiliated. You've been affiliated for 3 months, fam?
Yes, we have. It's been balling. So, having said that, we are currently busting into the apartment
Yes.
of one
So,
Cilia
Cilia Vaas.
Vaas.
So,
And in an attempt to kick ass, we have been promptly blinded in the face. Resume.
Your fault.
where we left off,
Not my
you
fault.
burst in, there was a bright flash, and you were temporarily blinded.
Blinded by the
And when you can see again, it looks nothing like what you had just seen a moment ago. You are now standing in a rather empty room
Wait.
with all just gray, light gray walls. In front of you is an old arcade cabinet. The art on the side of the arcade cabinet is very 80s style, the kind of thing you would see on the side of a conversion van. Barbarians and goblins and wizards and all sorts of fantasy things.
No Pac-Man.
No Pac-Man. And on the screen of this old style 80s arcade game is flashing images of a top-down sort of dungeon crawl kind of game. Have you ever seen the game Gauntlet?
Oh,
Oh
yes.
my god.
Yes,
Really?
so
Gauntlet?
it looks very much like Gauntlet. You're looking at this top-down, and the words, "The Tower of Voss," flash across the screen.
I hate it.
And then the words underneath it, "Powered by Maze Runner 16." And then it flashes the words, "Please insert coin." And then you hear a sound go, "Ba-da-ding, ba-da-ding, ba-da-ding." And it flashes, "Choose your character."
When we find her, I'm killing her. We're not talking.
So you
I'm
got
straight
transported
up-
into this fucking room with one arcade game and we have to play it?
What are the available characters?
How many people can play at the same time? Oh my god, you have characters.
And so,
You crazy.
I'm just gonna.
Can you flash the characters on the camera? Like, show him that you have characters for this minigame?
Crap.
And so,
Here, I'll take 'em.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
All right,
So,
how are we doing this?
hold on a moment here. I'm gonna put down the microphone.
Really? Just look at the cameras.
How are we
Blue
doing
steal
this?
it?
So you were first. Yeah, that is what initiative was for, choosing your character.
Oh, criminy.
So you rolled initiative first, so you get to choose whoever you would like to be.
Oh, lucky number middle.
All right, and
I'm scared
you
to
are
look.
next,
But it's random?
Yeah.
and then you.
Nice.
Really? This is the. Can we switch characters?
Oh, the brown goblin.
Nope, you're stuck.
What are you?
I don't know what you're trying to say about me,
You pick
Connor,
at random.
but
Pick random.
I am
You
the
get-
white elf.
Ah!
What are you?
What are you trying to get at?
I'm the worst. I'm the worst possible character for Coke Beast.
What did you get?
The Blue Sorceress.
Blue
Hilarious.
sorceress.
I'm the brown goblin. I get a +1 attack, +1 defense. My damage, blah. Level 1, power 2. What are you? Level 1, power 2?
I'm level 1, power 2. My
I got
attack.
leather armor.
My attack is naught. My damage is 1. My defense is 1. My health is 6. My weapon is a warhammer. My armor is chainmail. My power is heal.
My power is
What's first strike? First strike is what?
You attack first.
I get to,
Yeah, you
Okay.
attack first.
and I can make an extra attack in the next round if they attack before their enemy. If I attack.
Yes, you can make an extra attack in the round if you attack
So
before
what
your
you're saying
enemy.
is, you gave the person who this is Lyle, not Coke Beast. You gave Coke Beast, the Blue Sorcerer was the least
He
health.
didn't give you shit.
No,
You
I'm
picked
blaming
it.
him. I picked it at random. He made it. He knew I was gonna get this.
No,
I
he
have
didn't.
no armor. I have no health. Oh my god, Coke Beast is not gonna have a good time.
So
This
you
is great.
find that you are now inside this video game. You are at the first floor of what you somehow know is 10 floors of the Tower of Vaas video game.
I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her.
And you
So-
will have to make it to the top of this tower
Do the
and
walls?
defeat the Voss monster.
Okay. Do the walls have enough resolution for me to make out small details? Like, is there like a 4x4 pixelated torch lighting up? the
Oh
whole
yes,
That
room?
would be
yes,
awesome.
yes, yes.
Damn it!
It would be amazing if there was like a gremlin in our party who could like somehow interact with
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the technology.
If only we had some sort of fourth party member here present with us,
Oh.
suffering the way that we're suffering now,
That
but
would-
apparently
Boss,
having access.
Our fourth party member is suffering in many different ways that we can never imagine.
This is true. This is true. Poor Rin is sick.
Literally feces everywhere.
We'll leave that to another story, though.
This is what happens when you.
That's what I should have
have a
come
cat.
back from the break with.
Okay,
And
so
you won't believe it.
since
There
Is
was
this the
I
one
am-
from Persona 4?
so apparently, okay, so apparently since I am an elf, I want to answer the age-old question: is rubbing the ears on an elf an aphrodisiac? No, I'm kidding. I don't want to do that. I just want to get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Your 16-bit character does not have enough resolution to reach up and rub the ear between
Damn
your
it.
fingers.
Okay.
So, you find a door in front of you.
I'm sorry, guys. As Coke Beast, obviously I run straight through it. I'm sorry. I have to play the character.
So,
I hate everything.
I don't care, but like, I'm gonna look at you like you're the biggest idiot I've ever met.
So inside, you open up the door. There is a room. The room is medium-sized, stone walls and floor and ceiling. There is a well in this room, and there are tree roots coming out from the ceiling. And then also
We're in the upside down, guys.
in this room are 3 zombies which turn towards you and go,
Hold on.
Hold it.
Do we have to fight them, or is this a thing where we can just kind of run past them?
To get to the door on the other side, you will have to get past these zombies.
But do we have to kill them, or is there a way?
Wait, are you saying you don't
You
want to kill
must
something?
kill the zombies.
Alright. Wait, so what is the marching order? What's the
So
initiative?
everyone roll 1d6.
Alright.
A D6.
I
I don't know
don't have a
D6.
D6.
I guess I have to break up my D20.
I came with D10s.
Bring your D6.
This is the first time we've ever used another D that isn't a D10.
I know it's crazy. We're using different dice, but you know
I don't
it's
think
D6. How many sides are in a D6?
6.
it's a crazy video game. So I had to have a super easy, just roll a die and see what you do system.
Yes! I don't know if it's quite good.
Oh yeah.
I actually have a D6 as part of my 20D10 set for HellBent, only because it is actually the same color patterns as it, and it has the symbol of a fallen angel on the bottom.
Oh.
That's-
Isn't the Fallen Angel one of the many classes of HellBent
Isn't
tabletop?
that the one,
Yes.
one of the ones that Strix gave us?
Yes, it was.
Oh.
And it actually kind of inspired me. Because like, oh, it's a sun, but what if I turn it upside
Okay.
down?
Are high numbers good, or is
Yes.
random?
Yes.
Okay, so I didn't do good.
I did worse.
I did
I got
better.
a 1.
5, son.
All right, so you can add your attack to any attack bonus you might have to your initiative, and whoever has the highest number goes first.
That's a 6, son.
All right, so you can attack. You will roll 2d6 to attack.
I'm gonna magic bolt him. 3 and a 1.
Okay, and then you add your attack bonus to that.
So it's 5.
Okay, you have missed. You have missed the zombie with your magical bolt. You shot a magical bolt out, and it just went and then vanished into nothingness as it misses the zombie somehow.
I then get very aggravated. 1, because I don't have my medicinals with me, and 2, because I'm this soft, weak-ass blue sorceress.
And now, okay, so you have spells.
Yeah.
I will need you to roll to determine your spells. Roll D10, roll 3 D10s.
No. 4, 4, 9.
Okay, so your first spell would be a repelling wave of wood.
You are so lame.
Is that a dick joke? Something dick
No,
joke.
no, that could be though.
I was waiting for you to say that.
But I
And
wasn't
then-
sure.
And then do that again to the 3d10.
Alright. A 6, a 6, and a 6. Wow. Yeah, triple sixes. That gives me something cool, right?
You have a defending ray of shadow.
Blue sorceress.
Is that also a dick joke?
If you want to make it one. So those are your 2 spells. So your repelling wave of wood is exactly what it sounds like. You cast it, and it creates a wave of wood that repels things.
So you're saying I build a wall?
Yeah, kind of like that, but it moves.
no,
it repels them. It's like a
the-
wave.
robot.
You're a blue
Yeah.
No,
sorceress
Lyle.
beaver.
Look, just because.
Oh, welcome back, Bon Pun. It's great to see you again.
Hey, Bon Buds.
Hey.
No, Lyle. It's a tower, right? So the floors are made out of hardwood. So basically, you cast out your repelling thing, and all the hardwood planks just kind of go. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
All the wood
All the wood.
in the room.
All the wood.
All the wood in the room, sure. And then the other one was with the defending ray of shadow, which when you get attacked, you can cast that and you shoot out a ray of shadow that will somehow defend you. Maybe it blinds the attacker
So,
so
what
that
you're
they
saying
can't
is
see
I'm the
clearly.
defensive backline bitch.
You're.
All right. And then who was next? I believe you were
With
next.
My attack
You have a
would be 3 because I rolled a 2 and I have attack +1 as the brown goblin, and I'm wearing leather armor, and my weapon is a crossbow, and my power is first strike, and I can make an extra attack if I attack before the enemy.
Right. So you could potentially use that right now.
I would like to.
All right. So then mark down that you've used 1 power out of your 2.
Oh, is that what that means, power?
Yes.
No, you
Well, we got 10 levels to go.
Yes.
Maybe I don't want to.
And you
use
will
that.
regain them at some point, but you don't know exactly when.
Oh, you at some point. Maybe as we level up, or maybe.
We need to find a pixelated mushroom.
All right. You know what? Let's just. We gotta take these things down. Let's just. You missed, so I gotta do twice the work. So yeah, I'll do that.
All right. So roll your 2d6 to attack, and then mark a 1. Something there.
2d6, man. I know.
Yeah, also remember like a 5 or whatever I got, a 4 or 5 miss, so like roll well. Don't suck.
I'm thinking that you just because you rolled below average. I'm fairly confident that this is just an average thing.
Might just both.
Oh, this one's pink too.
Ooh.
I'll roll 2 pink die.
Yeah, you will.
I do like that yellow. That yellow is a pretty cool color. But I'll do the 2 pinks just for now. I got a 7 altogether. I got a 6 and a 1.
So that's 8.
All right. Oh yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah.
got a plus
So
one
6,
on
1. So yeah, and you get a +1, right?
But the 1 subtracts?
No, you got
No.
a +1 attack.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
simple.
So you
Yeah,
just
Mark,
add it
we're
together.
in a-
Just add them together.
This
We're in a
is
video game right now.
Yeah.
8-bit gauntlet.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah, this is just
Okay.
we're rolling 2 dice and then you did well, excellent, you hit. So yes, you have hit. You've gotten an 8, and so you do damage to 2. You do 1. You did damage to 1 zombie,
Okay.
and then you get to attack a second time. So roll again.
How do I notice if the zombie looks like, is he hurting?
Oh yeah, he's got an arrow in him. The zombie is he's got an arrow right into the head.
It just looks like a series of squares in a line.
Boom. And then yeah, effectively.
Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot for the same one I hit.
All right.
Roll
Let's
it.
see, I'm gonna bring this.
Yo, get those pinks in. Get those pinks. No, do the pinks. The pinks work.
The pink?
The pinks. Wow.
Alright, 6.
All right.
Including the bonus.
Oh, okay. So that time you missed. All right. So you have missed with your second attack.
So 7 and above, I guess.
Alright.
All right.
Can I plot point it?
No.
We can't use plot points in the game?
I'm fairly certain that we are in her universe right now.
I'm
Yes,
asking the game master, sir.
Ooh.
You cannot interject.
No, I don't know. That might. I don't. You know what? I'm gonna say yes. I was gonna say no, but I'm actually gonna say yes
Yeah.
because
Bro.
why not?
Good, no, I'm happy.
Alright. No, I'm doing this combo. This is the
Yeah, I like
combo.
that. I like that.
the
Feels
combo.
good.
I
I
gotta
like
do
it.
the pips.
Do it.
Get them pip boys. That's a
7.
7.
All right. So you hit. So now this zombie. One of the zombies is down. Thunk.
Yay! I killed the zombie!
All right.
Bye.
And now the zombies attack.
Yay!
Oh, hiss. Hiss.
What did I do with my pens?
Here.
So let me see. And the zombies will attack. Oh,
Found it.
and they are attacking the brown goblin.
Bring it.
And you now need to roll 2d6 to defend.
Okay. I've been doing a lot of rolling.
Happy we all. That's
Do I have a defense bonus?
You have +1 defense?
Yeah, you have a plus. You should have a +1 attack and defense, I believe.
Alright, so 6.
6. Oh, okay. No, you are hit.
Ah.
Boom. You take 1 point of damage.
So do I write that in the parentheses?
Yeah. You can mark that down. Just
How much
yeah,
health do you have?
you've taken 1 point of damage. However you think you can adjust it there.
How much health do you have?
What do you have, like
No,
6?
it says next to health. It says next to it.
Oh, I have 4 health. Oh, okay, so I have 3 health now.
Yeah, now you have 3. Yes.
That's a problem.
All
How much
right.
health do you have?
Now you will attack.
Okay.
The elf attacks.
I do not have an attack bonus, but I do have a damage bonus.
So
So
if you hit them.
let's see if I can hit. I'm going to swing my warhammer at the nearest target.
You will.
I need to put some good luck into these things. I should be rolling down.
I got
A little bit of rolling. Gonna try out.
Let's warm 'em up a little.
combo. A 6.
All right. So you have missed.
Beautiful.
You need a 7. You
Yeah.
got it.
Needed that 7.
We can't die on level 1. We
Missed
gotta
the
go.
zombie. All right, now we go back to the beginning of the initiative again, because the zombies as a group only get one attack because
I have a
it's a cheap
question.
video game. Yes.
What level are these zombies?
They're a level 2.
And we're level what?
Yeah.
We're
Well,
level
in
1.
HellBent we're level 4,
No,
but
we're
in
level 1.
In this game, you are
this
level
game-
1.
In
Yes.
this game we're level 1.
Yes. No, you
How
cannot
about
command the zombies. Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna magic bolt them again.
All right.
3. Plot point. Can I get a second die?
What color? What?
Surprise me.
Alright, I got purple for you, Phil.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice dark purple.
Oh yeah.
Should be a power combo right here. Look at this.
This purple is good.
What?
This should be a power combo.
Pink and yellow?
Six.
Alright, I'm gonna try power combo 2.
Oh, but you have the bonus?
I got,
No, that's
No,
with
I
the
got it.
bonus. Oh,
Green and
okay, so
blue,
you've
what do you
missed
think?
as well.
Green and blue
Oh.
will work.
Okay, so you are next. You're attacking with your crossbow.
And
Thunk, thunk.
we one is down.
Yes, one of the zombies
And what
is
did you do?
down.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, can we get...
The blue sorceress has not done very well so far.
You.
Right.
You.
All right. So that is a devastating hit, and you have taken out a second zombie. Now the zombies will attack, and the remaining zombie will attack you again.
Wait, there's 2 zombies.
No, you killed 2 of them. There was
Yeah,
3
yeah,
zombies
yeah.
to
You've
start
killed. Yeah, there were 3 to start with.
Oh, there's 3.
Yes.
Okay.
So now you have to roll to defend.
Okay.
with. Do it.
You also need a 7.
Oh, yeah.
Damn!
All
No,
right.
9, sorry, 9.
All right. So you've successfully
Math is
defended,
hard.
and you have avoided the zombie's attack.
Yes.
And now we're moving along to the elf.
Okay. Again, no bonus to my attack, but a bonus to my damage. I gotta land a hit now.
Yeah, you do.
10.
All right. So you take out the last zombie. Bang! It like the warhammer just rips right through the zombie's rib cage, taking ribs with it, and the zombie just folds in half sideways over the missing ribs and falls to the ground. You have
Yeah,
defeated the
big-
zombies.
Big weapons are not really my my forte. It's not really my job. When asked to, I could lift my own weight.
And all of the zombie corpses vanish, turning into little 4-pointed symbols, pink, and then they vanish, which turns and taking the place of the zombie corpses is
The boss.
Monster Bane. Monster Bane can be activated at any time.
Oh, this is a good thing.
Yes.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
this is our reward.
I was
Yes,
so-
this is your
got an
treasure.
No, because
We
the
did.
way he made it sound, I was like, oh, Monster Bane. I'm like, oh my God, is it like Bane if he was like...
No.
crossbred with, like-
No. This is a
Bad guys till we
vial,
hit the boss.
a vial that you would pop open, and you can pour it on the ground, and then monsters would be averse to going into that area.
There's just one vial, I'm assuming, right?
Yes,
Who's
there's just
taking it?
one vial of Monster Bane.
Not the,
Or you could just hold it.
I mean, maybe the sorceress, because other than that, it's pretty useless.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thanks.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Dicks.
Please tell me
Now-
there's a staircase behind the door.
There is another doorway, and this door
Staircase.
leads to...
Staircase.
The Wire. The HBO TV.
A shrine.
Darn it.
A small room, small, humble shrine with some candles, the statue of some nondescript humanoid god. And then also there is decaying food left on the little shrine and the altar there. Looks as though it has been there for probably quite some time. And
I don't necessarily like the looks of this.
It's a puzzle. I'm calling a puzzle.
there is a basilisk in this room with you.
It's not a puzzle.
Okay.
It's not a puzzle.
Everyone roll 1d6 for your initiative.
I'm fairly certain that this game isn't. I don't think this game has processing power for puzzles.
No puzzles. No puzzles. No puzzles. No puzzles.
Oh,
Six.
6.
I got a 4.
4. All right, and then is that 6 with your bonuses or without your attack
Oh,
bonus?
without.
Yep.
Your
Add your attack
initiative
bonus to
bonus?
that.
Yeah.
Your attack bonus. You can just
Yeah, we
add
both
your
got
attack
seven,
bonus
So
to that.
7. man.
Okay, so you both got a 7. So decide which one of you is going to go first, because one of you will be
Can I
going
get my
first.
failure out of the way first.
Yeah, dude.
Nice. I'm going.
Live your life, bro.
All right.
Live your life.
So you can roll your
Hey.
roll your 2d6 there.
What level is this
A
monster?
basilisk is a level 3. Everything is random. Everything is rolled randomly.
So will we ever level up so I can control something?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Excellent. Okay.
That
So
will happen
I'm
at some point.
I got a 10.
All right, you have
I
hit
hit
the
it.
basilisk. You have done a significant amount of damage. Your magical bolt rips right through the basilisk, and you can see its thick, nasty, purplish blood leaking out of it.
In a pixelated manner.
In a pixelated pool underneath it. Your attack.
Kill it. Kill it. That's gonna do it.
I got a 12.
Oh. Ooh.
I think 12 including the bonus.
Your crossbow bolt hits it right in the eye and goes straight through the head of the basilisk and out the other side, taking the eyeball with it the entire way.
Yes.
In a pixelated fan.
Going right into the pixelated wall, and then you can see
So it's
the
like a
eye.
white square and then red.
No,
square.
and not just a white square though. There's like a little bing, 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 like extra white shine, so that you can tell that it's an eyeball and not like another random piece of body part. It's like the glint in the eye, and then the corpse of the basilisk
Another crouch.
changes into.
Oh, this is all random. Wow.
It's all around.
He has like a whole spreadsheet.
A magic tent. A magic tent can be used one time to restore your health, one use of a power, and one spell.
I'll carry the tent.
Wait, all of our health or just
Yes.
Oh, all of it. Okay,
Everyone.
who carried the 10th?
one health? Yeah, you carried the tent.
I mean,
Mooch?
if I may, I am the healer, and the way that my heal power is described, it says can heal an ally 1d4 plus 1 health. It does not specify that I can heal myself, so
Oh, so you're doing 10, bitch.
a healing item on my person would be appreciated.
Good mooch.
Okay, cool.
The next room.
Staircase.
Wait,
No,
so
no,
are you
no.
guys writing your treasures down? Do you
Yes.
have your
Yeah, I
treasures?
wrote down the monster's bane.
Staircase.
It's right down your tray.
I don't have.
I know.
The next room is a mess hall. You can see that there is pixelated food and chairs and goblets and decanters.
Ooh.
And then there is also graffiti on the walls, and it says things like "Tharg is a jerk," and
Damn it, Tharg.
things of that nature.
Are we able to make that out in this resolution?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Only Tharg is a jerk, though. The rest of it is completely unintelligible.
I mean,
And-
Tharg.
What did you do,
fucking
Tharg?
up. He's fucking up.
Is the food edible?
No, the food is not edible, and there is an ogre in this room.
A level 1 ogre?
A level 2 ogre.
So we've already killed something level 3. level
Everyone
2.
roll initiative.
One die.
Yep. 1d6.
5.
Plus attack.
I got a 6, including attack.
He
so
got a 6, he got a 5, I got a 4.
All right, so 6. You go first.
Gotta love that first strike.
Do it.
First strike.
Do it. You
No,
didn't do it.
I'm plot pointing.
How many do you
That's
left?
so bad. Oh, well, I have.
Well, you have 3,
How
so
many
you've
did you
used
get?
1
You have
already.
3,
You
yeah.
get
You have
3
3.
unless
Yeah.
you take abundant plot points.
Yeah,
then you
yeah,
have
so
you have
4.
3.
I have 2 left.
Yes.
We probably
So now
would've
you have.
lost.
Okay, yeah. I'll wait. Okay.
Alright.
So that's a fail. That's a 5.
All right.
Shane.
Can I do my second strike, or I
Yeah.
have to succeed with the first?
No,
strike?
no. Yeah. You can do 2 attacks. Absolutely.
So you're gonna waste
Absolutely.
1 power?
Wait, that's it.
His first strike doesn't use power.
No, it
his
does.
Second strike.
That is. Yeah. That's what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's the yeah.
Alright, it's up to you. Again, this is a level
Oh
2.
no, I'll leave it for you guys to kill him. I'll just take the
Exactly.
damage.
This is a level 2. We're good.
My
we're
turn?
good.
Yes.
He can heal you, bro.
Taking a swing, 2d6,
Yes.
12.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh boy. So right to the head of the ogre, and it just crushes in the ogre's skull, and a spray of 16-bit pixelated blood goes.
Now, I'm not rolling for damage, am I?
No.
But it does have
No.
+1 to damage.
Yes. Damage is
Okay.
how many over the number you need you roll.
Okay.
And then you do 1 additional to that. So
Okay, alright.
you have absolutely crushed this ogre in 1 hit.
I now bequeath the name Clock to my weapon.
Wow. Nope.
I'm in.
You can do better.
I know I can, but I don't want
I've
to.
seen you do better.
I
Do
don't
you know
want
And
his
the
character?
ogre
His character would call it clock.
becomes,
Pissed off with this video game. It's a waste
and
of
the
My-
time.
my-
ogre corpse
Yes.
becomes a healing potion.
Woo! Taking.
Cool, bro.
And there is a
You can use my
door.
tent.
I don't. The tent is for all of us. Keep the tent.
Yeah, keep the time. We're
The
going
tent
on
isn't for all of us.
Yes, it is.
He just
Alright,
asked.
alright,
The tent is all of us.
You can take my tent.
I don't want.
Just hold on to everything.
You
You
hold on to
selfish
the tent.
elf. Classic elf.
Yeah.
Classic
He's
elf.
probably
Whoa,
probably,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
probably a high elf, you know.
Yeah,
One
one
of
of
those
those
that does real, upturned noses.
You know, that's why I'd rather have the dwarf have one because at least a tenth to share it.
Okay, you overeducated matchstick. Let's not get racist about this.
Wait, who are you talking to?
You, a sorceress.
Oh, yeah. I am overeducated.
That's true, matchstick. I like that.
Oh, you
So now-
Go back underground.
The next door
Okay.
leads to a stairway.
Yes! Finally! Second floor.
And as you're going up the stairway, you hear. "Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum."
We leveled up.
And then, no.
God damn it.
You open the door at the top of the stairway, and you hear a disembodied voice. Level 2. And you are now on the second floor, or the second level of the. You yourselves have not leveled up,
Oh.
but you are now on the second floor.
This game is a tease.
And
This game is Gauntlet.
you go into the first door. There is yet another mess hall, just like the last one. But in this one, there's no graffiti on the walls.
And there's more.
There is instead rotting books left, where people would have sat while they
this is
were
your
reading
nightmare.
and
I know.
eating at the same time. And there is a wizard, an evil wizard in the mess hall. And you can tell he's an evil wizard because he has a pointy wizard hat and he has all black. And he turns to you and goes, "Hehehe." Roll initiative. 1d6.
7.
6.
6.
Okay, 7. You will go first.
Now I feel bad I wasted a 5 on that.
I'm going to use. What level's the wizard?
Level 4.
So I can't control him, is what you're trying to tell me?
And
No,
we're level
not yet.
1.
Alright, I want to use. Wait, can I use my defending ray shadow at any time? Is it a trap card?
No, that's like if you're about to. That's to defend yourself with.
Oh,
So you
but
can just use that automatically.
Okay. And I rolled, and I got a 7 with my magic bolt.
Oh, is that overall you got a 7?
Yes, sir.
Including the bonus? Okay, you've missed.
I killed helped you kill a bastard.
And now you can roll again because the wizard is targeting you with a ray of shadow. A binding ray of shadow. So you can roll to defend, or you can just use your defending
I'm
spell.
gonna roll to defend because I have faith in these dice. Please blow on them.
Why do you always give me a look?
I'm gonna plot point that.
No, you're not.
I got snake eyes.
It doesn't matter. Wait, is this to defend?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should.
Yeah.
yeah. This is to stay alive
Yeah,
or whatever.
Thank you. 10.
All right. So you have managed to avoid his ray of shadow, which hits the ground next to you and turns into a sticky blob of shadow.
Not the blob of shadow.
Yes, a sticky blob of shadow.
Yeah.
All right, then you two were next, so you can decide which one of you will go first to get your attack.
I choose him.
You do have first strike. You would be
I'm
able
saving
to...
that till the boss level.
Oh,
I
yeah,
only
you have to
two.
spend for that.
I only have. Wait, but like, is there
Look,
a chance that we will get these back?
Well, when you use the tent, you automatically replenish
No,
one.
you know what, Mark? Allow me to swing first.
Yeah, see what you do, and then
have
if I need to come and clean up, then we'll.
Okay, a 9.
All right, yes, you have hit.
What's the name of your hammer?
Bam!
Block.
So you've done...
Damage.
Ooh, okay. That's significant damage. The wizard's pointy head is no longer pointy. It's now crooked. As he has taken some damage.
I'm assuming his neck is also crooked.
Just the hat right now.
Hurt him.
And he goes, ow. All right, now you are next. You can attack him.
Whoa.
Oh, that's right. No, you are next. That's right.
Yeah, just make sure you finish the job,
Take
right?
forgot
that
about
swing,
that.
Don't forget, I got
Wait, no, you don't swing. You shoot.
Yes.
You got a 8.
8.
Okay, so you have hit him. Boom! There's now an arrow sticking through his crooked hat.
Does his hat have a magnet in it or something like that?
Well, it's like cheap graphics that have to show how he's wounded. So the
Here
hat is taking.
Here I am thinking. You know, though, if I was a wizard, I would be willing to sacrifice my hat in order to take damage. So maybe that's a boon. You know.
And now we will go back to you attacking.
An attack attracting hat.
9.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
You have hit him with your magical bolt, and he has been boltified.
And he's not dead.
He's not dead though.
When he gets electrocuted, is there like a 3-bit animation of him being electrocuted, one of which being a black silhouette with a white pixelated skeleton in the middle?
There could be. So now you must roll to defend.
Oh, boy.
As the wizard is attacking you.
Oh, it likes the sorceress, huh?
I mean, who doesn't love a blue
I
sorcerer?
only have eyes for you.
Well, he's going with the.
7.
Oh, that is not quite good enough. You have been hit with a cone of crystal, and when the crystal shards hit you, you smile, and you find yourself enamored by the wizard's dashing beard, his long wizard beard, and you think that you probably would not be able to attack him again next
I don't
time.
take damage, is what you're telling me.
No, you are not taking any damage.
Okay, we're
But
good.
you're
But-
bemused.
No, I'm in love with the wizard.
You are
The
so
sorceress is charmed.
charmed by him that you
But
would not be
charmed-
able
he's
to
not
attack
charmed
him
where he
again.
goes after us.
Not yet.
And now
I want to make love.
you can decide whichever. Go again.
Let me take another swing.
All right.
Yeah, you're rolling good this round.
And you jinxed it.
5.
All right. No, you do not. You do not.
Alright, I go.
You gotta save the day, bro.
The wizard nimbly dodges out of the way of your slow warhammer.
Wait, I should try first?
Yes.
Strike?
Do it, because I might have to attack you.
It's a roll. It's a double roll without. I haven't used it yet, so.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
All right. Attack again. Second attack. Oh, actually, you know what? You can't.
What? I can't.
You can't.
Oh, first strike is only before it's taken a turn.
Yes, you can only do it if you're attacking before the bad guy.
At all.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
So
can't
he
use
has
it.
not. So he has already done his attack.
So what do I do
So
now
he
that I'm
attacks first.
personally charmed?
You do nothing. But this gives the wizard an opportunity to attack one of you. And he will attack the one who dented his hat. So you will make a defense roll of your 2d6.
Not bad.
9.
Okay, so you have successfully defended. And the wizard's lightning bolt goes right past you as you nimbly dodge out of the way.
I'd like to point out that lightning bolt was hella sexy.
Mm-hmm.
My armor is chainmail. Does that mean anything?
No.
This is Gauntlet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just what you look like.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this is 16-bit.
So now you get to attack, though.
Don't miss.
Great.
Jumanji.
Yes, boy.
9.
9. Oh, okay. And you do an extra point of damage. Oh, so this wizard is severely hurting. He is leaning on a magical cane that he has just summoned so that he doesn't fall down. Not just a cane, cheap crutches, like the kind you would see like a really poor person in a fantasy
Like a
movie having.
U-shape and a
Yeah, it's just
pole?
U-shaped and a pole. And he's leaning against it and he's got the crooked hat and an arrow through it. And one more hit would be able to kill the wizard.
Alright, well, we're gonna try. I mean, obviously. That's a lethal hit.
Yeah, that's bad.
All right.
13.
Oh, the wizard is very dead.
Can I
Very dead.
Can my arrow go through his neck and lift his head off his shoulders?
Yes, sort of. It goes through the hat, and it takes the hat and his head clean off and pins them to the wall.
What is it with wizards and hats? Is it glued to his head?
It's how you know they're a wizard.
I mean, I know he's going to explode in a bunch of pixels right now.
Wizards wear pointy hats
Right.
because their heads are cone-shaped, right?
I'm very, very curious. As
I
to
always
how
figured
this
it was because of the fact that like wizards, by the time you became a really skilled wizard, you were rather old and you've lost some of your hair, and so to keep in your body warmth, you wear like a big pointy hat, and so that keeps in the heat.
A cone of warmth.
Right, it's like a cone of warmth on your head.
I'm in.
What prize do we get?
And you get
Nothing.
a power potion.
Taking it.
And if you drinking the power potion will replenish one use of one of your powers.
Taking it.
I have a question. Do my spells,
That means I can
my
do
spells
first
take
strike.
power?
Exactly.
No,
3
that's just
times.
spells.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I
more.
But you
useful
only
in
have
your
the
hands.
2 of them to use.
But I can use them as much as I
What
want.
is it
No,
called? Power
only the
potion?
twice, and then you have to replenish them,
That's fine.
Da, 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 da.
which will replenish with a tent or with a magical scroll, which you have not found yet.
Okay,
Now,
Don't
Doorway.
tease us.
staircase.
through
GM.
the next doorway,
Staircase.
the next
Staircase.
doorway
Is he still charmed or the boss?
The
No,
wizard's
no.
dead.
Yeah, the wizard is dead, so the charm is
Echo's
ended.
gone.
A kitchen, and in the kitchen, there are corpses in the kitchen.
Why do I feel like
Perhaps
these are gonna
the
come to
chef stayed while all the rest fled and then ended up dying somehow. But there's a chef of there's a corpse of a chef and a corpse of some other random unidentified humanoid. And you can tell he's a chef because he's wearing a 16-bit terrible pixelated version of one of those chef's hats.
life? Called a toque.
Ah, thank you.
A toque or a togue?
Toque.
Toke.
T-O-K.
T-O... No.
C-
That's a puff on a marijuana cigarette.
Toque.
Toque.
Just
Crosswords.
All right, cool. That's good.
Yo,
That's
word-
Hashtag
good to know.
winning.
Hashtag word
That
to
is
press.
good to
And
know.
it's pronounced
And
toad.
then,
I thought it was pronounced togue.
No, a toad is something
Oh,
else.
all right. There we go.
and there are 3
Toad is like
goblins
Roman's, like,
in this
slang,
room.
Hey,
They're level 1 goblins.
Yo, that's your
It's your boys.
it's your kin.
Yes, but they're not.
These are goblins.
Yes, but
undead
they're
goblins?
not brown goblins like you. They're the regular greenish sort of goblins.
Oh, I hate those.
Everyone
Hate
roll
those
for initiative.
motherfuckers. Stupid.
Just one die.
green
Yeah, 1d6,
goblins.
everyone.
Think they're
1d6.
awesome because they're green.
4,
3.
1d6 for your initiative there. And add your attack bonus. Remember, add your attack bonus.
5.
All right, so you can go first and attack these goblins.
So there's a chef and a
No,
little.
it's just 3 goblins.
The chef's bitch, or are they all equal?
No,
It looks
those are
like
just
there's a-
corpses. Those are just corpses. They're just
Where's the chef at?
in it. That's one of the dead people.
Oh, they're dead, but all we're doing going up is against is 3
Goblins.
3 goblins. Alright, so I'll. One of the goblins. 9.
Oh, okay. So one of the goblins is down.
Can I use first strike to attack a second?
Absolutely. That would be the second use of your power.
Did I use it already?
Yes, you used it once, the very first attack.
Oh, the very first one.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, wait, should I save it? No, I'll let you. I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
There's gonna be some bosses coming up, and
All right. So the goblins attack, and they attack you
Cool.
because you are a fellow goblin, and they're like, "Hey, why are you attacking us, man?"
Did you not notice
Vanilla.
that
Here, girl.
you're green? Oh, that's not
Come
good.
here, girl. You can't go
I
knocking
got
over
that.
Lyle's camera and
5.
from here on
You're
camera.
5. You take 1 point of damage.
Oh god, I'm down to 2 damage, Joe.
Oh god.
I might be time to bust out that tent at some point.
Wait, we have a health potion, and he can heal.
No,
And
he
the-
needs the health potion.
But he can also heal. So why bust out the 10?
Yes.
Oh, so maybe you could like.
And the blue
Pull
sorceress
out
is
some
next.
healing at some point. Maybe
Are you at half health?
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'll touch you on that.
okay. So another goblin is dead. Boom! Magic bolt kills that
What'd you
goblin.
roll?
8.
Nice.
So the first one, his head pops like a balloon when the arrow hits him, and the second one, his head cracks like an egg when the magic bolt hits him, and the third goblin.
Da-da-da-da. Snake eyes.
Oh, and the third goblin does not die. Okay.
Wait, when do you get to heal me?
Anytime you can,
Yeah.
just use your power instead of taking your turn or
Snake
something.
House, you could have healed me.
NBD. Your
You
turn.
know.
Just kill the last
Yeah, it's
goblin.
your turn to kill the final goblin.
Alright, let's go.
Don't roll bad.
7.
Okay, so you have killed the final goblin.
Oh, 7 works on
These are
goblins.
level 1 goblins.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
these are easy level 1 goblins.
Yo, hopefully he rolls for a really good treasure.
The treasure from this goblin is the magic key.
Taking it. You guys are calling all the other ones. I'm taking it.
You called the first 2.
No, I didn't call Monsters Bane. You guys were like, well, we should give it to him because he's been useless.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I'll take
And
it.
now you come to a
I trust the
special doorway that requires a magic key, wouldn't you know?
Oh, you shouldn't use it. You should still keep
Yeah,
it.
look how as Coke Beast, I try and kick down the door first.
All right, yeah.
I get very upset with the door. I try and talk the door into opening. I'm still confused what I have to do. To this door to
I'm
get
fairly
open.
certain that the sorceresses from this realm do not focus on gains. So I'm fairly
Bro,
certain.
everyone should be focusing on.
Well, the
games,
magic
bro.
key opens the door,
God damn it.
and you find a stairway that goes up to the next floor.
Very good. Very
And
nice.
a disembodied
This is
voice
third level.
as you are walking up the stairway says, all characters level up.
So what does that?
And so now everyone levels up.
Wait, this
Um,
is our first level up?
Yes. So the blue sorceress gets 1 additional spell.
Yes.
The brown goblin gets +1 attack in addition to whatever else. And the white elf gets +1 attack.
Do I have to roll? Do I roll for the spell?
And then you also, yes, you will roll for the spell. And then everyone also gets +1 health. So your maximum health goes up by 1. Everyone regains 1 use of their power.
And if we are already at maximum power?
Nothing different.
SOL.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna roll for that spell. Was it
So
3
I used 1.
You used 1, and so now you're back to
saved
2.
it, so I'm back to 2.
Yep.
I got a 9, a 6, and an 8, which is 17, 23 in total. Please give me a good spell that doesn't have to do with.
Not that I'm going to jinx it or anything
You
by
just
saying
did.
that.
You just did. It's over.
A shadowy cone of terrify.
I like that.
That also sounds like a dick joke, though.
So you shoot out a cone of shadow that causes the monster to become terrified and run away, effectively defeating it.
Oh.
You thinking that's a dick joke is shadowy terrifying to me.
Exactly. That's the point.
And so now you are on the 3rd floor.
Oh, I'm keeping track.
Yo, I'm killing this woman so quickly. Yo, don't get in my way. I'm killing her.
The first room on the 3rd
You
floor
hear that, James? Don't get in my way.
Is-
I'm
Take
murdering
her.
her.
Take her.
yet another well,
There's gonna be 2 blades going to her face.
and this one, this
Sounds to me
well
more like there's going to be a sorceress
has
that's fell into her face.
a bucket,
We'll make that
you know, in like that kind of the
There's a well in
crank.
the bucket.
And it has crumbling walls. In fact, the well itself, the walls of the well are crumbling and falling into it. And
We
in
do
this,
not want to fall into this well and go back down to 1.
in this room is 4 grung. They are frog people. They are anthropomorphic frogs, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but frogs.
Fox, get this guy off me!
Okay.
And then everyone roll 1d6.
Honestly,
Really, Lyle? Nothing?
well, I'm debating using the cone of terror, shadow terror on them, because like I don't want to deal with them.
3 for me.
Well, you got +20.
I wasted a
Yes,
perfectly
I
good Star
rolled
Fox
1.
reference
You
on
see
you.
the yellow dice?
Right? 1d6, 5. 1d6, 1.
3. No,
3,
4, because I have
4.
+1 to my attack now.
Yep,
It's
yep.
a 4.
All right, so you do go first. You could use the
I'm
cone.
gonna use the shadow cone of terrify to tell all these frogs just to get out.
And they're all like, "Blub, blub, blub, blub," and they hop away.
We beat the level, guys.
Yay!
You're welcome.
Run away!
And then
run away!
as
run away!
soon as they leave,
You're welcome. You're welcome.
and they don't even go through the door. Their pixels just sort of fade out as they run towards the wall, and in their place is
I'm dealing with Grung.
A level 10 wizard!
another magic tent.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take the 10 since I shadow terrified them.
Alright, we're saving up some good gear, guys. Also, can I get healed? What's up?
Yes, I will heal you at this point.
Can you heal? It's on the
Oh
turn.
yeah.
1d4
Yeah, why not?
plus
Why not?
1. Let me get that d4 out.
How much health do you need?
I need 3, so
You just got 4.
I'm at full health.
So I have 5.
Time for having a baby.
I got 5 health as
Let's
well.
get it.
And
5
so,
and 5.
So-
What's your-
so,
what's your
Lyle.
health?
Yeah.
Right, I actually have not been hurt this whole time.
Don't you have a 7 health?
Yeah, I have 7 health. I'm a tank.
Elf is a tank?
Yeah.
Freaking
Elf?
high elves,
Elf?
man.
Goddamn high elves and their hoarding of treasures. And
First
Like,
off,
God,
okay.
They're like,
we're
Everything's all
Advanced
mixed up.
medicine and all that.
Everything's
stuff.
all
living in
the-
goddamn trees.
well, the
CBD
That's
elf.
what else.
well, we will remind me when we're done, and I can tell you guys the other characters that you didn't choose and how screwed up they all are.
Oh, that would be
So
fantastic.
we get the best ones?
No. There were 5, and you just chose from them randomly
We picked
3
the
of
best
did
them.
we pick the
Um,
best one?
oh,
That's Red Warrior, Green Orc. or
You did
something
pick
like
some
that.
good. You did pick some good choices.
The
actually.
goblin's
The
good,
brown
right? Tell
goblin.
me the
Yeah,
goblin's
the
good.
brown goblin. You picked the. You got a healer, a wizard, and like basically like a ranged attacker.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good group. Any three that you would have chosen would have been, because it's like five. We'll get to it at the very end. I'll explain it all when you once you're dead. I'll let you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we got a succubus.
So.
I'm tempted that she's more like a gremlin now, actually.
Definitely a gremlin.
She's a gremlin.
She's a gremlin.
What's the other? What are the two paths?
So the next room that you go into
Techno-psychic and spark plug.
at the top of the stairway where you level up and after the grung, whatever. The next room is a prison, and
Would you say an architect built it?
I would say maybe an architect built it, yes. And this has a horrible, horrible stench to this room that you can smell in all of its 16-bit smell-o-visionness. And
God, I always hate that feature.
floating in the middle of
It's
this...
like green waves. Just
right. You can see green and brown
waves, like-
stink lines. The
Two
stink
frames
lines.
of zigzag green squares.
Yeah.
Yes. And there is a 16-bit beholder in the middle of
It's
the
the
room
eye of the
here.
beholder.
And everyone roll their 1d6.
I don't know what.
Hey, I got
What
a
level's
6.
the holder?
The
I got
level
7.
5.
You got a what?
7.
6.
What's a beholder, guys?
It's
Alright.
the big thing with just the one eye.
Oh yeah, it's like a big
Think,
glob with a
do we know
single
what
eye
level this
and then
is?
eye stalks sticking up the top of it.
Oh, God.
It's Mike Wazowski's second cousin once we moved.
Okay.
Yeah. Or it's just like
what did you get?
Is this a...
I got a 6.
I got
Okay.
7.
You got a 7 and you got a
Oh no, wait,
5?
8.
6.
Attack bonus is 2.
Oh yeah.
Attack goes to
So
8.
you get 8, so you go first.
So,
Beholder is kick-ass. Beholder is one of the toughest creatures that you will encounter, if not the toughest creature that you will encounter.
right.
Well, we gotta roll well first. Okay, we got 12. on the
All
first attack.
right. Yeah. Sweet. Okay.
What's that expansion that came out recently? The Zakbar's, is it like Zanzibar?
Xanathar.
Xanathar's Book of Everything. All right.
Yes.
And the second one is 9.
I gotta get that book. Or at least go through it.
9 with all the...
With all the tracks.
All in.
Okay, so your first hit, and your second hit. Okay.
It hits?
Yes, both of them hit. Ooh, all right. So you are next.
Ah,
Dumb high elves.
Oh,
next.
no, wait.
We tied.
You are not next. I'm sorry. The beholder is next.
really?
So you need to
I'm
make.
so lucky to get first.
So you need to make your defense.
Alright.
So roll 2d6 to
Can I throw
defend.
Monster's Bane and like smash it near him? Like, do I need to break the bottle to make it work?
You just pop it open, whatever. It's just a 16-bit. You just kind of hold it up.
I know I'm gonna take one on
No,
the
no,
chin.
I want a Monster's Bane.
I'm gonna take one on the chin here. I got an 8. I know 9 is the
You want
cutoff.
a Monster's Bane you?
Oh, yeah.
What's Monster Bane?
They tell
Oh
me-
yeah, can you Monster Bane?
I Monster's Bane him.
Oh, who? Okay, well, you still you do take the your 1 point of damage,
Oh,
so you
not
don't have to
anymore.
worry about that.
Never
Wait,
mind.
he doesn't Monster Bane me.
Oh, you could still. I mean, you could still potentially do it, but you take 1.
No, it's not working.
Um,
It's only one down.
Alright, I can handle that. I can handle one.
All right. Okay. So yeah.
We
So
tied, but you know what? As we're continuing with this high elves think they're better than everyone. High elves first, bro. You can go, you high elf. Over there in your.
You know,
in your
my-
high elf tower.
Your Royal Highness.
My subrace of elf is not specified. It
You
just
do-
says white elf.
But the way you carry yourself is very high elf.
Yeah, no, you play your character like a high elf.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Like we occupied the high elves for a reason.
9.
That's a hit.
yep, you have hit. Nice. So you do the damage plus extra damage. Nice. All right.
Wait, you do extra damage?
I have had a +1 to my damage this entire
really?
time.
Yeah.
You have missed.
I hate you.
Bzzzt. Your
Wait, what
magical
happened?
magical
Got
bolt
8,
has
I missed.
missed.
Oh, your magic ball. What'd you roll?
8.
Dude, 8 to fail.
I
Yes.
now know that.
We just went through this.
There's nothing I can do about it.
And you
It's
are up.
your turn.
Come on, Mark.
Alright, let's.
By the way, that sounds like a white.
Oh, we got 11.
Does Beanie Precious ruin?
13.
Ooh! Oh,
You put it right in his
right.
shoulder dick.
Bam! Yeah, you just
Dead.
and the arrow, your bolt goes right through one eye stalk, and a second one just happened to be lined up right perfectly behind it. So thunk takes out 2 eye stalks.
You made some
Nice.
Oculus shish kebab right then.
Yeah.
And then he kind of wobbles, even though it's just an orb, right? So now it's sort of wobbling as an orb, maybe like as if it were an egg wobbling. And now make your defense roll.
I love defending right after attack.
You're aggroing pretty hard now.
Oh!
But a 13.
That's a 13.
All right.
13.
So
Freedom
it tries to shoot you with a ray of cold from one of its eye stalks, and it misses you. And you can see there's ice shining with the exact same kind of little gleam that we saw on the eyeball on the wall earlier, because the graphics are cheap and they reuse the same shine. They reuse that for the ice on the ground.
I have a question. If
Yeah.
I had my Cone of Terrify, I could have Cone of Terrified this.
Yeah. You probably could have kind of terrified yeah.
What was
Well,
that?
I mean, but what else do you have?
Got
You have the
rid of it.
wave, the wood,
What?
the
We would have had to
repel.
fight it. Would have got
Am I taking my swing now?
Oh yeah.
We would not.
Oh, we
have
wouldn't have had the fight.
Yeah.
7.
Okay, so you swing and you miss, and then
These floating monsters, man. I'm wearing chainmail. I'm way down.
oh, and it's
There's
just
another one. There's
barely
another one coming up. A big
miss.
You're a big ball.
Oh,
I got a
We
6.
both missed. You have
they
to
both
finish
miss,
off.
and it is up to you.
Kill it.
It is up to you now, the brown goblin.
Jumanji. That's a 4. That's a 6. That's,
That's
10.
a 12.
That's 2. That's a 12. Jumanji rules.
Oh, I will allow it this one time.
I mean, I was with it the whole way, watching and see what it would do.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
it. I saw it
did
as
not
well, and
use
we're
the
gonna.
Qui-Gon Jinn Force technique.
No, we're gonna allow
These are my
it
guys.
this one time to let you kill the beholder.
Yeah.
And the bolt goes directly into its eye, right in the very center of its pupil, and you get to even watch as the 16-bit dark liquid that was once inside its eye leaks out, and it deflates. The entire thing deflates like an eyeball that's been poked with a needle,
Ooh.
and its corpse turns into another power potion.
Taking it.
Alright, you greedy, almost.
Dude, now I can first strike every boss.
Can I,
we hit.
can my 60-beat self defecate on the beholder? Is that an option?
just
That is
used-
not
I
an
used one, right?
option
So
in this
I only have one power strike
game.
left.
Didn't you watch Black Mirror? Video game characters, their genitalia and digestive systems, they're not rendered out.
Yeah.
Which episode was that?
They don't
the
eat or anything.
episode with the
Oh, the Star Trek, yeah.
yeah, the Star Trek.
Wait, what?
Watch Black Mirror.
Is it really worth watching?
Yes, it's excellent. The first three,
Select
great.
episodes are worth watching.
No, most,
Yeah,
there's like maybe
yeah.
2 that I would say don't bother watching.
They're about half that I would say don't.
And
bother
now-
watching.
That's 'cause you
That's
hate
why I
me.
don't want to watch it.
You are going into what you know is the last room of this floor. It is the Great Hall of the Tower of Vaas. A massive vaulted ceiling structure so far up there that it's not even rendered in the graphics. The ceiling is so far up
This doesn't
there.
sound very architecturally sound.
And
A grand hall on the 3rd floor of a 10-floor tower?
It's a video game.
and you can see that the grand hall itself has not been cared for very carefully because there is fungus, some sort of strange brownish green fungus all over the place, including on the giant spider that drops from the unseeable ceiling. Thump.
What level is this giant
The
spider?
giant spider is a
and try to do
level
counter terror.
2 monster, which you can charm if you
Alright.
And if I
choose.
start, does that mean the level's over because there's only one giant spider, or can we just hit it repetitively?
Well, you could just, I mean, there's only the one giant spider, so if you want to roll your d6.
1d6. Right?
Yeah.
Not Jumanji, I already rolled, but that would be a good roll for Jumanji.
Yeah, that would be good.
I got a 6.
I got 6.
7? Oh, so you go first. So
And
you
I'm
could
going to
charm the
use
spider.
1 power to charm the spider and end the level.
All right. So you have
That's how
charm.
it's done. You see, every time I destroy a level, I haven't even beaten anything up. I'm just clearing levels. So uncode beast-like. I mean, I'm very frustrated by it. I hate this shit. Where's my
Right.
cocaine?
You're still clearing levels.
And the spider gives to the group because you've
it's gonna give to
charmed
me
it.
because I
So it gives
charmed
to you
I'm taking it.
a-
I don't care what it is.
random bonus potion.
I will take the RBP.
RBP!
And now you
Yeah, you
move to
know
the
me.
4th floor of the tower.
Alright, we're on the 4th floor. Cool.
That
Move
die.
up. Floor number 4.
Counter legs.
Nothing happens if we get doubles, right?
No, nothing in particular. Well, I mean, unless it's if it's a 12, you automatically do
Well,
really well
yeah.
and all that.
Except if you get double 6, it's awesome. I mean, that's
Besides the
what
fact
you
that
get.
it's awesome!
And this leads
Awesome.
to a storeroom
Oh.
which has
Guys, it's a room full of stores. Who has gold coins? No one?
You
Yeah.
should, you high health
with
elitist
crumbling,
bastard.
and this also has crumbling
Just like you be
walls
thinking about money right
and
now.
Classic high elf.
puddles
Hey,
on
hey,
the
hey, hey.
floor.
Hey, don't get mad at me if you only make 86 coppers to the gold.
It has 4 skeletons in it, and you still have the spider with you.
I got boys.
Wait, what?
Spider has followed you up the stairs
I got boys.
Oh, Spider is our boy now?
It's my boys.
until you retain control of the creature until you or it take damage.
Okay, so I
I'm
can't
finding it hard to believe that we are relapsing into the first HellBent with you and your boys.
And
My boys.
Sorry, second HellBent.
and there are
Second
4
Hellbent.
skeletons
First recorded
in
Hellbent.
the storeroom.
Well,
And so, roll your 1d6. Did we roll the 1d6? We did not roll the
sorry,
1d6,
sorry.
yes.
Okay. 5.
4.
8, 5, 4. So 8, go.
Okay, can you tell me about this boss real quick one more time?
Skeletons.
Oh, these are skeletons.
There's just a couple skeletons?
It's 4 skeletons.
Alright.
4 punk ass skellies.
Skelly bums.
Alright, so these little.
These ain't
beasts.
last style. These ain't last style 11
4
Alright,
level 2 skeletons.
I hit an 8.
All right, boom. Yeah, one of the skeletons is down. Bang.
Daps.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna use my powers. Yeah.
All right, then who was next?
Beauty Brush has already said, Lyle, don't name it because it's gonna die. Now I have to name it. And I think.
Chauncey.
No, that's a good one. I was
Chauncey.
thinking something. Chauncey.
Chauncey.
Touch
Alright.
on.
I'm naming it Chauncey.
Chauncey.
Thank you.
Chauncey the
Right,
fungal spider.
Chauncey. So,
It's Chauncey the Fungal Spider.
boom. So Chauncey makes an attack and takes down one of the skeletons.
That's right, Chauncey. Get out.
But then Chauncey is attacked by one of the skeletons and has now taken
No,
some
it hasn't.
and has now taken
Because I'm gonna use the
damage.
Oh, so now we gotta kill Chauncey?
No,
Okay. Yeah.
Should I use Defending Shadow on it?
Yeah,
You can
save,
do that.
save your boy.
I'm gonna use Defending Shadow on it.
Save your boy.
All right. So
We
you
have
use
two power potions.
the
Just do it.
yeah, you use the
It's a
defending
spell.
But do you have to use this before
whatever it is.
the
Yes,
turn,
yes.
or
So you
after?
shoot out a ray, and the skeleton is unable to see. And when it swings its skeletal axe, it misses because it is unable to.
Charlotte, like Charlotte's away.
Charlotte. Ooh.
Chauncey is close enough.
Chauncey, yes. Or
But
Charles.
yes, I just saved Chauncey's life.
All right, yes, you just saved the giant spider's life. All right, so now you are next. And so there are 2 of the 4 skeletons down.
An 8.
Okay, you've knocked out. You hit one of the other skeletons with your hammer, and it just breaks apart into all of its 200 whatever bones. And
The last attack is a 12, so it is dead.
oh yes, the final skeleton is broken into all of its parts, and as you hit it with the magical bolt, the head of this final skeleton goes up into the air, and it chatters
Ooh, hit it like a baseball.
through the air.
Da-da-da-da-da.
And you totally can, and you hit it, and it goes flying off into the. And there's even a pre-programmed 16-bit, like you hear at the baseball games. Do they still do that at baseball games? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, good,
Charge.
excellent.
What do we get for
I don't know
prize?
if it's the lead on the baseball game, so I don't know.
What's a baseball game?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
We should
The
go
treasure
to-
is
Agreed.
an extra life.
Who has the lowest health?
I have 4 or 5.
I have 5.
I have 7.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Do you want it?
Yeah, I want it.
All right, you take
Will
the
you
extra
give it
life.
to me if I'm dying?
Yeah, of course.
An extra life? Does that mean can you use that if you're dead?
Is it a green mushroom with white spots?
Yes. Yes, it
No, I think
is.
it's a white mushroom with green spots. Copyright.
Yes, absolutely it is, yes.
Do you know that the original Super Mario Brothers, the one-up mushrooms, were brown with green spots?
It's gross.
There were a lot of things that were gross about the original Super Mario
Why is
Brothers.
that gross?
The
brown with green spots.
the-
it's
the
a fungus on a
clouds,
fungus.
the clouds and the bushes were the same sprite.
Yeah.
The Goomba only had one sprite image, and they simply reversed it to make it look like it was walking.
We should save this for Thursday.
Switch them back and forth.
Save this.
So then,
Mario had brown overalls.
You lied to that.
So
We
then,
know that. We all seen that.
So gross. It looks like he pooped himself.
And a white hat.
so the next room here
And a red shirt.
is a
Brown.
laboratory with oddly colored puddles on the floor.
We're still on floor 4, right?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my god, we have 6 floors to go to. So we...
Here, girl.
And there are 2 lizard folk
I'm killing them.
in here. They're level 1 lizard folk.
Jimmy,
I did not do well
What's
that
up?
time.
pull up chat.
I'm not going to be able to see it. I don't have it. Oh, gosh.
2 lizard folk. I kind of found that funny.
So,
I mean, I'm not going to argue with that.
I'm just enjoying it.
No, I'm not going to argue with that. I'm fairly
Are
confident
we
that...
talking about noodle
so
here?
then,
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to argue with that.
Only.
That's,
We don't know his life.
yeah,
Or her life.
right.
Or
Seriously.
Z's life.
I mean, we're pretty capable. We're pretty aware of our own mental abilities, and they're not stellar. But yeah, no. So I heard lizard folk.
I
They have
wash
to die.
myself with a rag on a stick.
Hey, noodle!
So
Prove it!
Oh,
there are 2 lizard
don't
folk.
do the call out.
it's already
Lizard
done.
folk. I'm gonna roll initiative just cause.
Do it. Initiative.
6.
6. 4. Initiative.
3.
3. All right. So you go first. The 6.
Alright, I still got Charlotte with me too, right?
Yes.
I mean, Chauncey.
Chauncey.
When did Chauncey, do I roll initiative or you roll initiative with Chauncey?
Chauncey goes after you.
Oh, I'm gonna roll. That would be a 9 attack.
Ooh, damn. Okay, one lizard man is dead.
Let's go, Chauncey.
And then, okay, so now roll defense to defend yourself against the lizard
I
man.
thought Chauncey goes right after me.
Well, the lizard men go too. I get a chance.
10.
Okay, so you have successfully defended, and then Chauncey goes and bites at one of the lizard men, and the lizard man is hurt. And then who was next? You are next. The elf is next to attack the lizard folk. Lizard men, lizard women, lizard folk.
Lizard beings.
Lizard beings.
Kill it.
Lizard persons.
Swinging a hammer. Probably not hitting. 7.
Oh, okay, yes, you did.
Oh.
Boom!
These are level 1.
Yes. Lizard is dead. All of the lizards are dead.
Oh, yeah.
The second lizard, when you smash him with the warhammer, he, for a brief moment, turns into a pair of shoes, and then into
Oh yes, Zelda me out.
a healing potion.
I already have one. I'm okay with
Yeah.
somebody else taking.
What's your HP?
I have 5. I'm at 5.
I'm at 4.
Do you
I'm
have a
at
healing
5.
potion?
No.
Just
Then
keep
take
it on
But I
there.
have 2 power potions.
I'll take the healing potion then.
Yep.
Just you can heal me.
All right, and then we move along to the last room on the 4th floor.
I'm dead ass right now. The second I see this woman, I am putting my double daggers through her shoulder blades and then her eye sockets.
And this is not a laboratory, but a lavatory, which also has oddly colored puddles of liquids, which are probably not water or not just water.
I
Are they yellow
am
and brown?
taking care to not step in.
And there
Can I
is
roll to push him into one of the
there's a
bottles?
giant no you cannot. There's a giant snake here, all coiled up with the tongue that would be going in and out, but the graphics aren't that good, so the tongue just appears and then disappears, and then it appears and then it disappears.
This is becoming all very redundant.
Everyone roll initiative.
I just want to welcome Noodle. Excellent ridiculousness.
Banter inspired.
You should write poetry.
I got a 5.
5.
Oh, initiative. 4.
6.
6. You will go first with the 6 to attack the giant
How badass
snake.
does this thing look?
This is a level 2 giant snake.
So it's not that bad.
Not that badass.
I could charm it if I want to. Oh, a snake and a spider could be like Hagrid.
I got
Right?
11.
Oh, it's too late for me to be Hagrid.
Oh my. 11. Yeah, this snake is real hurting. Let's see, you needed a 6, rolled an 11, so that's 5. So you have done 5 points of damage to this snake. Whoa! So the snake's head just kind of flops, and the tongue is still flicking in and out though. And so now
Just
roll
to show
defense.
it's alive.
Yes, roll defense because it will now attack you.
With his maimed head.
Ah, that's a 3.
Oh. Okay, so you have taken
You like being on stream,
Oh.
Fernella?
4 points
I'm at 0.
of damage.
Did we get a revive?
And your icon folds
I take the extra
in
life and I
on
put
itself.
it inside of him.
And you give him the extra life in your icon. Folds back.
Maybe waste extra life.
I made you waste. I freaking did huge damage. Waste.
Yeah, did this guy actually just one-shot hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not good.
Yep. And next.
I made you waste an extra life.
I did get a 4.
Okay, yeah. So you went already. Oh,
I
you know what?
Well, hold on. But extra life,
No,
I
you have-
I go
right,
back
you have
up
not
to
gone.
5 HP, right?
Yes, you go right back up to the first, but also the snake has not gone.
Wait,
And-
how do you take 4 damage?
I mean not the snake, the spider.
My boy.
Yeah. Chauncey the spider has not gone, and Chauncey kills the snake. The spider has bitten the snake and killed it. And you guys have experienced your first in-video game death.
And I saved you. Never forget this moment.
I'm not forgetting.
Never forget this
What
moment.
were you gonna? What was your alternative?
Later
What did
on,
it-
we're fighting a big boss. And
I killed
jumps in.
so many things.
I don't know whether or not it's appropriate to ask what it feels like to die or what it feels like to have your icon be folded in half like that.
To be honest with you, I didn't feel anything.
It felt really cold, and you saw some flashes of light, and
It felt like being on Salvia.
yeah, then you came back.
It felt like being on Salvia. Like for 2 seconds, I was like, "Holy shit, what's happening?" And then I was like,
So,
"Oh."
so let me get
you're
this
like-
straight. When you die, you don't go to heaven or hell. You just feel like you're on salvia.
Yep.
Okay,
That
I will
sounds-
keep that in
and then
mind.
you
That
come back,
sounds
and then you-
terrible. and I
Which
want-
I imagine is very much what hell feels like since I am a HellBent demon.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
I didn't go to heaven.
So-
I promise you that.
You now move along to the 5th floor.
Oh,
I'm
well,
down.
Or-
thank
Yeah.
you for the follow, Noodle1202.
Hey, thank you so
Big
much.
ups.
Thank you,
Why did
thank
it
you.
go
It's probably a. I upgraded OBS to Streamlabs OBS, and I'm fairly certain that it's a little wonky.
Alright, no worries.
We'll be
That
fine,
should have fixed
though.
it.
We will be fine.
Yeah, that definitely
All
fixed it.
right. So
If that happens again, then
It is what it is.
yeah, it is what
Oh,
it
yeah.
is. In fact, yeah, no.
All
That's it.
So the first
Oh, yeah.
room of the
Gotta love
5th
wireless keyboards, everyone.
floor. Oh yeah. First room of the 5th floor is another large mess hall. This one, however, probably has rotting 16-bit food because it has the green and brown stink lines all over the mess hall.
When I get out of here, I'm
Wait.
deleting all my emulators.
And there is a manticore in here. A level 4 manticore.
So I'd trade a spider for a manticore in a heartbeat.
Of course. Everyone roll 1d6 for your initiative.
Okay.
7.
5.
6.
All right, so 7 will go first.
Do it.
Because the monsters never go first.
Go do that voodoo you do.
Level 4, huh?
Do that thing you do.
That's not good. 7. Is that
7.
good enough?
No, you
Alright,
do
should I
need
bonus it?
8.
We're at the 5th floor. There's 5 left to go. I think you guys can take them. I'm gonna chill.
Well, we have our boy Chance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
right. Yeah, you still
I'm
have
gonna
to,
I'm gonna chill and
All right.
roll for defense probably.
No, you do not have to, because Chauncey the spider attacks the manticore and gets killed.
Wait, what? The manticore attacks Chance or the Chance attacks manticore?
Chauncey attacks the manticore and they fight. And then the manticore kills the giant spider.
Well, Chauncey
Was
saves me.
Chauncey wounded in any way, shape, or form?
No. I thought Chance been talking.
No.
So this
the
guy one-shot
manticore-
hits too. We can okay. Let's all assume that all the monsters, the big ones that we encounter,
Can one-shot us.
can one-shot us. So please, like everybody, stay on your guard.
All right, so then
No,
you are
now
next.
it's-
I don't own a healing potion.
So
You
7,
have
6,
I
right?
won.
6
I
was
won the
next.
rando.
That's what you had a 6.
Yeah, he's next.
I'm the 6.
All right, excellent. Go to defeat the manticore.
An 8.
All right, so you hit and you did the 1 and then 2. Okay.
And
So you have damaged it?
Whatever turn.
12.
Ooh.
I did 12 that bad. Because I'm pissed that Chauncey went out like that. Chauncey deserved better.
Bam!
You're just like,
Yeah, so
I'm
this
not gonna
like,
say I went, yo, bro. Oh my god, what's going to get back there?
This
Yo,
Manticore
bro,
is like
Super Saiyan on that Manticore, bro.
like
Yo, I was
half
like
of
Goku,
its
bro.
half of its face is missing now.
Straight
Just there are
Goku.
pixels just vanished from the side of its graphics.
I
It's
just
just
wanna
taken
say-
so much damage.
I just want to say that I kind of envision the artwork that's done on the side of the arcade cabinet for a game such as this. And like, you know, like the 5 choosable characters, one of which being the blue sorceress, which I can only assume is the token female attractive character for the game. Now, knowing that Lyle is this character
Ajax.
wearing the, like, Ajax is this character wearing what is probably a sultry blue dress,
yeah.
having the magic demeanor.
Oh, yeah,
But
probably
then, of
is
course,
like-
coming to us with the body language. Okay, well,
It finally broke.
Oh my!
alright, well, that's a spill, but that's okay.
No, we gotta hold the kid.
I'll hold the cat. It's alright. It's almost time to end anyway.
Is
I
it?
think on that note we should end
Yeah.
for tonight.
That's alright. So,
Yeah, we have
hey,
a
Mark,
we have a spill
Mark,
Guys, don't
here,
forget to
so
cut that.
Mark, so why don't we sit down? We'll take care of that in just a few minutes, alright? Oh,
yeah.
hey, Prunella, there's glass on the floor, okay? So either you stay here or you
hold
run
it.
for it, okay?
Holder.
Don't make me have to launch you across this room.
Mm-hmm.
Stay here. So,
Yeah, so we
anyway,
can-
No, hold her. She wants it.
stay here, girl. Stay
Stay
here.
here. Hold her.
Alright, go to mommy.
Never mind.
Okay, so
Go.
we're gonna stop here. This has been HellBent Tabletop. Thank you so much for watching.
Yes, don't forget a couple of things. Again, we have our sub goal, we have our bid goal. We will be back on Thursday. We will be doing some more HellBent Hijacked. I believe Undying Usagi's picking the next one. So join us on Thursday at 8 p.m. for some computer game.
And remember, we give out the privilege to pick the game that you get to hijack us with to our highest bit donators.
Which goes to the goal of playing embarrassing games that make us regret.
Exactly. It's all there.
Yes.
It's all contributes.
It's all connected.
Yeah, it's all connected.
On that note, again, we will be back Thursday. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Big ups to all the new watchers. All of them, all except one. You know who you are.
Yes, thank you for all the new people. You guys
And
were-
have a wonderful evening. See you on Thursday.
Bye-bye, guys. Let me just grab this and do it.
Bye, Felicia. Wu-Tang Killer Bees coming at you.
Lit.